Clinton High School Band, under the direction of Matt Bin, plays our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the 2023 high school football season here on Dragon Vision. My name is Jim Harris, a familiar voice, I hope, in a new face, or in a new place, rather. Great to be here with you, beginning my 25th year covering high school football here within the county environs of Anderson County, and going to be joined by DJ Taylor here in just a little bit as we get ready for the Dragons and the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Also got Brandon Cook over here. Great to have you, Brandon, and I want to thank you, Matt Hagan, and everybody else associated with Dragon Vision for allowing me to come and join the team this year.
Yeah, you've been in it for so long. You guys been doing something right, because without you being the voice of the Dragons, there is no Dragons.
Well, I appreciate that, and we've got ourselves, I think, a really good football game here tonight. Cleveland and Clinton meeting for a fourth time all-time. First matchup back in 1993. All three matchups have been won by Cleveland. The most recent in the 2014 playoffs, a heartbreaking defensive struggle, kind of a surprising defensive struggle back in 2014, a loss down at Cleveland 14-10 in the opening round of the playoffs. This year, though, the Dragons have their sights set on much bigger things, as they are predicted by many to win Region 3 5A. To do that, though, they are going to have to play some outstanding football. That begins tonight, as they will be taking on this Cleveland Blue Raiders team. Both of these squads coming off seasons that were disappointing. Clinton 5-5. Sounds good. Missed the playoffs, though, because the 5 losses were in the region. Which is, you just can't do that and hope to make the postseason. And, of course, Cleveland missed the playoffs, but their Super Bowl kind of came there in week 10, or week 8, I think it was, beating Maryville, becoming the first team to do so in region or district play in 176 games. So this Cleveland team, they are for real. They are is a good football program with a lot of history. They're going to come in here tonight, and by all accounts, they're looking to go up-tempo and play some really fast football. Beautiful night, great crowd on hand here as we welcome you into the 2023 high school football season. The Clinton High School Band entertaining us right now. We'll let them continue doing that. We'll get you ready for kickoff. A little bit of a delay. And Cleveland arriving here at the field. They dressed over at the middle school. Bus driver took an unfortunate wrong turn, but luckily it's a small town, so it wasn't the end of the world.
It's more like a circle to get back over here.
So Cleveland on the far side of the field. They're in their road white uniforms, blue numerals, red trim. Dragons going to be clad in all black tonight with the orange and white helmet. Getting ready for them to run out onto the field. Of course, as you can see, the band is performing, and the crowd still filling in.
And tonight's student section is Hawaiian night.
Ah, yes, I see the patterns now.
I got some of mine during school.
There you go. I see. You got a lay on your wrist.
Yeah. It's pretty, ain't it?
It gets gorgeous. It matches your eyes.
Oh, well, thank you.
So the Dragons and the Blue Raiders, they're going to meet for the 4th time, all time, coming up here in just a little bit. So again, they finished 5th in Region 2 6A. Clinton finished 5th in Region 3 5A. And they're about ready to take the field. Going to want to turn that banner around there, ladies, as the cheerleading squad prepares to welcome the Dragons to the field. Having some issues right now, fighting the wind. Large banners tend to act as a sail.
Oh, well.
Gonna have to run quickly as it is starting to collapse on one side.
I think it was supposed to say the return of the Dragons. Hashtag we're back.
And that's exactly what it says, and the Dragons about to run onto the field in front of the home faithful for the first time this season.
There they go, they got it.
The day is saved. .80 degrees right now. Feels like about 81. Nice breeze blowing. Not a lot of humidity. Gorgeous night for some football. Really a perfect way to kick off the 2023 season weather-wise.
They got the Little League there with them, too.
I was going to say, this is like the younger, the Clinton younger football players. They're about to be running through the banner, I believe, with their older counterparts. Times like this, I'm glad that I'm not on the radio, because I don't have to fill the void with silence, or fill the silence with anything, because you guys can see what's going on. Right now, though, I'm not 1,000% sure what's going on. So again, Clinton comes in with all kinds of expectations, a lot of talent on this team. I believe that this is certainly, in my 25 years around here, the most talented team I've seen in orange and black. Of course, highlighted by Josh Keith, standout quarterback. He's committed to UT Martin. I know he's excited to have that whole process behind him, and I think that he's going to be prepared to go out there, relax. This team starts playing a couple of games, you're going to see these stands absolutely jam-packed, because I think we're going to see an exciting brand of football all season long.
The Dragon Nation likes to travel. They travel everywhere. They travel good.
Damon Marable, of course, going to be the stud, headlining the defense, the Purdue commitment. One of Prep Extra's, I believe, 8 to watch this year. Preseason accolades are great, but this is why they went through all the training in the off season, the weightlifting. Maybe not.
Yeah.
So here come the little kids. I think they're going to run first. I don't know what's going on here. There's Coach Keith. He's ready to go. Again, though, a spectacular evening for football. Great way to kick off the season. Of course, last year, Josh Keith had himself quite a year. 400 yards, 26 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. That's one of the hallmarks of Josh Keith. He very rarely makes a bad decision with the football. That's what you want out of a senior quarterback, or it's what you expect out of a senior quarterback, especially when he happens to be the coach's kid. Coach's kid, you always expect to have just a little bit more insight. So, again, my name is Jim Harris. Great to be along with you here on Dragon Vision. And we are getting ready for Cleveland and Clinton, the Blue Raiders and the Dragons. Coach Keith prowling the sidelines tonight, trademark fedora.
They said next week is supposed to be Coach Keith. Coach Keith night.
Wow. So expect a lot of fedoras in the crowd that evening.
Yeah. Either like a soldier, look like a soldier, or in a fedora.
All right, here come the Dragons. They are ready to come through that gigantic piece of paper as we get ready to bring you the 2023 season kickoff here on Dragon Vision.
They got the smoke back there too in the tunnel.
Clinton Dragons out onto the field. Led out there by Day Anderson. And here comes Cleveland onto the field to the delight of their crowd. You know, and I want to say, we talked about how well Clinton travels. It's not a bad crowd for Cleveland, considering, it's about an hour and a half, hour 45-minute long drive, depending on traffic. So great to have them here. Hopefully they are enjoying their time in Clinton. We just hope they don't enjoy it too much. So the Dragons and the Blue Raiders about ready to get started here. For those of you that have listened to me over the past couple of decades, I can now be an unabashed homer. So if you've been waiting for that moment, it's here. No journalistic neutrality required on this end. So here we go. The band starting to file into their traditional setup there. Waiting on the captain's meeting here, Wesley Phillips. Damon Marable. Rhett Severs. And Josh Keith. So Keith, Phillips, Marable, and Severs going to be the captains here for the Clinton Dragons. Hats off to Tony from the Courier, getting the artistic shot over there of the captains on the sideline, laying down prone at midfield.
Oh.
That's dedication to your craft right there.
Oh, yeah.
Get your last chance to sign up for the Pass for Cash down there with Jasper Young. $500 Christmas money would be awfully nice. I'm sure Jasper'd love to have several people to sign up. Into the first quarter, we'll see who can hit the checkered barrel for
So we are getting ready.
$500.
You can hear Larry Gann. He's back for another year as the in-stadium voice of the Dragons. Brandon, thanks for your help.
Always. I'll always be here.
Well, thanks. It sounds like you should write me a love song.
I don't know if I'm that good now.
So the captain's getting ready. They're going to meet there in midfield for the coin toss eventually. Tonight is, I think the theme so far is hurry up and wait.
All right, Jim, I got to pass it off. DJ's up here.
All right, DJ Taylor. He tags in as Dragon Vision 2023 kicks off. DJ, I was just telling Brandon, I want to thank you and everybody else for letting me join the team here, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity.
Absolutely, Jim. I'm honored to be standing next to a Clinton legend, the voice of the Dragons for so long. We're thrilled to have you on our team, and we're excited about this 2023 football season and this team. And I wouldn't want anybody else standing right beside me covering this team.
Well, very much appreciate that. And now we're going to get down to some football here. We were talking, I think this might be, I've been around here for 25 years now. You graduated Clinton High School. Can you remember a team that was this talented wearing orange and black?
No, the only other team that I think personally, knowing these kids, that even compares to this team is that 92 team. I really think that this team has an opportunity to be better than that team.
Whew.
And that was a nationally ranked football team, if you remember.
Absolutely, and a state runner-up, too.
Captains meet at the center of the field.
So the captains are meeting, as we mentioned, Josh Keith, Wesley Phillips, Damon Marable, and Rhett Severs representing the Clinton Dragons. Last time we saw Cleveland, it was 9 years ago in the playoffs. And I'll remember that game forever, walking out of there going, how did we get held to 10 points? That was a team that year for the Dragons put up a lot of offense, but Cleveland did some good things. Again, this is a program that has done some very good things in the past. This Cleveland team, very tradition-laden. Dragons looking to get their first win in this series in their fourth meeting.
Yeah, you mentioned that 2009 team. That was, or was it 2010?
2014 was when they went to the, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was going to be the 2009 or 2010 team, which was one of the highest scoring teams in.
This was, I believe, Tyler Thackersson's senior year.
Okay.
If I am not mistaken. Went down to Cleveland, just got beat out. It was such a close game, but it was one of those games where you're like, how did we only score 10 points? But I don't think that's going to be the case here tonight. Everything that I've been told leading up to this, I haven't seen a lot of Cleveland. They're going to run and gun. They want to do a little bit of the Josh Heupel attack over at UT. And that, I think, quite frankly, kind of plays into what the Dragons are going to want to do here tonight, too.
Right.
I think there's going to be a lot of offense in this game. Cleveland's going to want to run a lot of plays. They get to the line of scrimmage very fast. From the film I've seen on this coach, I don't have a lot of film on this team, but on this coach, he likes to go up tempo, wants to get his offense to the line of scrimmage very fast, get his play off, try to catch you off guard.
All right, so the Dragons won the toss. I believe they opted to receive it.
That tells you an offensive-minded coach right there.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be Cleveland to kick off. Dragons will be moving from your right to your left. But for the first time in my career, when I tell you that, you can see it.
Yeah.
Also, I want to bear with, over the years, radio let me get away with a few mistakes. So if I do make a few mistakes, let's go easy.
Facebook will correct you.
Exactly. All right, so Clinton going to set up the return. LaDaly and Anderson among three back there to receive it, along with Juwan Goins and Jeremiah Lee. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line.
Kicking off.
Cleveland ready to go. Clinton's ready to go.
Sloan Bolanos.
These returners aren't very deep, so either they're expecting this kick to go short or they know it's going to go out of the back of the end zone.
Let's see, number 88, Sawyer Boyd lines it up for the Blue Raiders. No, it's going to be number 13, excuse me. Sloan Bolanos, which sounds like a kicker. They're going to go onside kick.
And they're
Ball
going to
is
get it.
tipped.
They're going to get it.
That ball is
Did it go
out of bounds. Oh, no, is it?
They're giving it to
It's
them.
going to be Cleveland football to begin this game. The onside kick worked. Tremendous job there by the Cleveland special teams. And nobody expects an onside kick to begin a season. And the Dragons certainly caught unawares there.
And they gained about 15 extra yards from your traditional onside kick.
Yeah. At the Dragon 31
So 31-yard line is where the Raiders will set up shop. Again, up-tempo offense is what we're expecting here tonight. Number 7, L.J. Adams. He's a senior. He is your starter tonight. And the Dragons quickly jump off sides.
Had 111 of those last year. Play one.
Wow, I knew it was a lot. I didn't know it was 111.
against the Dragons.
So Dragons a little bit antsy right there.
High for the Blue Raiders.
So, first down and 5 at the 26-yard line. Here's the handoff. Nice tackle in the backfield.
Is that Gage Worgan?
That was Gage Worgan.
Isaiah Davis on the carry.
Isaiah Davis, as you heard Larry Gann say on the carry there, number 23.
Marable on the tackle for the Dragons.
And Damon Marable makes his first of what we expect to be many tackles this season. Here is the play action. Rolled out, and it is caught. Minimal gain.
Maybe a yard.
Maybe 2.
Pass rule complete.
Looks like they're going to put it at the 23, so it's going to be third down and short. 3rd down and 2 is what they're going to call it officially. 11:07 left to play here, just underway. Cleveland trying to take advantage of an onside kick recovery to begin the game. They fake the jet sweep. Up the middle goes the quarterback. He puts his head down, and he's going to have enough for a Blue Raider first down. Dragons back on their heels a little bit here. Obviously,
first down, Blue Raiders.
Cleveland has landed the first punch in this game. Let's see if the Dragons can minimize the damage. Fires it out in the flat. That is incomplete. Looking for Micah Jordan.
Intended for Micah Jordan, falls incomplete.
Micah, not to be confused with 23.
Exactly. So Micah Jordan.
It looked like a good ball there, good route.
It looked to me, judging on the reaction of Jordan, I think he took his eye off it there at the last minute, and he was a little frustrated with himself about that.
Yeah, that's. I don't know the kid, but you can probably chalk that up to game 1.
2 receivers, far side, handoff goes to Jordan. Jordan goes around the left side. He's met in the hole and brought down at the 11-yard line.
Micah Jordan on the carry.
Looks like Wergen was in there on the stop again. I said it to Brian when we did the scrimmage a couple of weeks ago. Clinton always has a guy like Gage Wergen who is a ball-seeking missile.
Yeah, I've coached Gage a long time. I've coached him since he was about 9 years old, and he's just always been that type of player. Just a very heady, smart player. Plays full throttle. He's very aggressive at the point of attack. Those are the kids you want.
He's got really good instincts, too, because you rarely see him make that move and miss. You know what I mean?
Right.
When he guesses right. We have a timeout on the field taken by Cleveland here. 3rd down, around 4 yards to go after the 6-yard pickup on Micah Jordan's carrier on the left side. Beautiful night for football. Sun going down. Not swamp humid, so that's good. And again, like I said, great crowd. Dragon defense looking to bow up here. Out of the gun. It is Adams. Adams will take it himself up the middle. He's going to get brought down.
I don't think he got there.
Nope, he did not get there. That's going to be short of the yard of the line to make.
Quarterback.
It's going to be about 4th and 1, it looks like. There is a flag.
I think they're going to get Clinton for maybe some excessive celebration there.
You know, the offside penalties are frustrating. These, I think, are the ones that frustrate the coaches the most. If that is the case.
Dead ball penalties will ruin a football game.
Referee's trying to sort it out there at the 10-yard line.
I didn't see anything excessive.
Maybe there was something said. Maybe they're picking it up. Let's see. Well, it's going to be against the Dragons.
Good ball, personal foul, the call against the Dragons.
They rejected.
Will be first and goal for the Blue Raiders.
I hope not. I did not see
It
that.
looked like he gave the eject sign. He's looking for the player that got the penalty called on him. I think he's ejecting someone. Are they ejecting?
Coming over to talk to
Ejecting Eric Page?
Wow. So it looks like Eric Page's night is done. So it'll be first down and goal to go from just inside the 5-yard line for Cleveland. Got 10:02 left to go here in the first quarter. Man, it's been an eventful minute 58 seconds, and none of it has been good for Clinton.
Yeah, I mean, Eric Page, of all people on the field right now, is probably the calmest head out there.
Right? Huh. So 10:02, first down, goal to go. Dragons without one of their big hosses up front. Here is the run over the right side. It's a touchdown for Lucas Szymborski. Szymborski, the junior, plunges in from the right side.
Touchdown Cleveland, number 10, Lucas Szymborski.
And so it will be the Blue Raiders on for the first extra point attempt of the season.
Number 13, Bolanos.
You hope the Dragons just kind of let that one be their poison drive. Oh, they're going for 2.
Yep,
And it's going to be Szymborski. He gets it. He goes right over the left side this time.
Szymborski carries for the 2-point conversion.
So with 9:53 left to go, and it's 8-0. The Cleveland Blue Raiders lead your Clinton Dragons.
That was a little funky there. You know, the center just kind of stood up and threw the ball straight to a receiver that was set off to the left.
You know, all night long, Larry Gann has been exhorting us to stay hydrated. It's good advice.
Great advice.
$9:53 to go. Cleveland coming back out. Their band in full throat. Their fans very excited. Clinton fans, a little bit of shell shock right now. Also still some getting into their seats. Kickoff, by the way, all home games this season, 7 o'clock. There are 6 home dates. So if you missed tonight, thanks for watching here, but you can come out and join us next week.
Kickoff for Cleveland.
9:53 left to go. 8-0 the score. Cleveland with the early lead. To kick off, it's going to be Sloan Bolanos. Looks like this is going to be a traditional kickoff. Nope. They're doing it again. That ball was tipped by Cleveland and caught by a Clinton Dragon. Nice job.
Gage Wergen there on that recovery, but it looked like the ball was touched by Cleveland prior to the 50.
Yeah, it looked like it had been touched at about the you're right at the 49-yard line.
Side kick. Dragons will put it
No penalty called, but the Dragons will have the ball. Good field position. First time we'll get a look at this offense in 2023. I know that, offense, it makes the box scores look pretty and everything like that. They're going to have to put up some points here, get back into this one, down 8-0 here in the early going. Two receivers each side of the formation. They move everybody over to the right hash mark. First game for everybody. Ball spotted on the good side of the 50-yard line for the Dragons. Josh Keith out of the pistol formation. 2 receivers stacked up to that right side. So there's a man in motion. Here's Keith, gets it outside. That pass is incomplete. Cleveland, yeah, a little bit high. Jeremiah is a great athlete. Just needed another inch of height, maybe. That pass a little bit behind. I'll tell you, for a second there, I thought Cleveland might have had an argument that was a backward pass, but not the case. 2 receivers each side again. Stacked over here on the near side now. We have a flag down. Looks like it's going to be against the Dragons. Pre-snap penalties.
Dragons call for illegal procedure.
So 5 yards marked off. It'll be first down. It's going to be second down and 15 yards to go.
I wonder if they called that on Braylon for being set, moving, setting, and moving again.
Very possibly.
But it looked like they threw it right at the ball. So
9:46 left first quarter. Here's Keith. Looking plenty of time. Fires it over the middle. That pass too tall. Looking for Wesley Phillips.
Pass intended
And
for
that is going to be
Wesley
third down and
Phillips.
15.
Incomplete. Brings up third down for the Dragons.
So Clinton facing third down and long here on their first offensive series of 2023. All right, third down, 15 yards to go. Dragons with playmakers all over the field, just got to get the ball in their hands. Keith looking down the sideline, got a man, Braylon Taylor. There's the catch.
John Cookie's pass complete to number 24 for Braylon Taylor.
Taylor with a big gain right there. Gets it down to the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup on the play of 24 yards. Ball at the 30. Nice catch by your boy there, DJ.
Yeah,
He's got great hands, and I told you this earlier too. He definitely is. Tell me you're a receiver without telling me you're a receiver.
he definitely carries that swagger.
He does, and it worked out well for him there.
Yeah. See, there's where you're going to miss Eric Page right there. That play was blown up, but Joshua threw a great ball there to Braylon, where only Braylon could catch it.
And Braylon made a nice adjustment, it looked like, on it about midway through the throw, too. He made a little bit of adjustment, came back, and boom, beautiful catch. 9:09 left to go. Ball actually at the 33-yard line. Second down and 12 after the 2-yard loss by Juwan Goins. Here's Keith, setting, firing. That is pass interference, and there's the flag from the far side of the field and from the back. Pretty obvious. Wesley Phillips had his man beat. His man grabbed him with his right arm, with his right hand. And pretty easy call for the official to make in that situation. Yeah, and it still boggles my mind that that's not going to be a first down for Clinton.
Well, it may be a 15-yard.
Let's see.
If it's 15, it will be. But yeah, that defensive back, that corner over there, he rode Wesley like a BMX bicycle.
He was beat, and he knew it, and he decided he was going to take the penalty rather than give up a touchdown.
So that should be an automatic first down there.
Yep, there you go. So first down for the Dragons. First break that Clinton has had go their way this evening. With 8:46 left to go, Josh Keith brings it back up to the line of scrimmage. Out got the here to Hunley. Hunley down the sideline to the 6-yard line. Make it the 7. Knocked out. It's going to be close to a first down. Really close to a first down.
Looks like they're marking him at about the 7, which should be enough.
It looks like it.
Yeah, they've switched it.
Yep. First down.
Football play at the 7-yard line.
First down, goal to go. 8:39 left to play. Dragons looking to answer here on their home field. Shadows falling across Dragon Stadium. Here is the handoff. It goes to Goins, and he plunges his way down to about the 4, maybe the 3-yard line. They're going to call it the 4. Gain of 3 on the play. 8:27 left to go. Clock continuing to run here.
Stop for the Blue Raiders.
So here's Keith. Goins next to him.
Ball's on the ground.
Miscommunication.
There's got it back.
Yep. Dragons got it back.
Actually going to gain a couple of yards.
Yeah.
Covered by the Dragons.
So it'll be third down and goal from about the 2. Who jumped up? 35 left to go. Clock continuing to run.
For the Dragons.
And we have a flag. It's going to be
illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure against the Dragons.
That's going to go against Juwan. Juwan moved up a step.
Tennessee plate CP08084. You're parked behind the library and it needs to be moved.
Oh, we can't park behind the library now.
500 flatbed, license plate CP08.
7:25 left to go here. Trying to make guys miss. He is going to get dragged down at the 16-yard line. A loss of 8 on the play, but he ran about 40, maybe 50 yards on that one.
One going.
Wow, what an effort.
One.
Obviously not the result the Dragons were looking for, but I think it's clearly 4-down territory here. I think judging by that play call, no matter what happened, this was going to be the situation. They were going to go for it on 4th, but the timeout on the field.
Coach Keith isn't going to like that.
The pass for Cash.
Nope.
Following the first quarter.
The loss of Eric Page is already being felt on the offensive side of the football. That was huge. I would like to know what Eric did. Like I said, he's probably the calmest head on that defense. So
when he was coming off the field, he was demonstrating to one of his coaches something like this. Like maybe they misinterpreted a swipe with the hand
as a punch, maybe.
Maybe I think that's what it was, because when he was coming off, he was trying to explain to a coach. He was like, I don't know, and he did that with his arm. So there's a good chance the referee might have mistaken something else for a punch. But you're right. Page is he's chill. 6:51 left to go. 4th down and goal to go. Ball officially at the 16-yard line.
4th down for the Dragons at the Cleveland 16-yard line.
So, 4th down for Clinton here. See what Jason Hammock has in the playbook here on 4th and goal to go. Here is Keith firing, back corner of the end zone. That pass deflected away. Great defense there on the back end by Cleveland. I want to say that was Jordan, but I'm not. Nope, number 4. Emilio Green with the stop right there, or with the pass breakup in the end zone. So it's a turnover on downs, and it'll be Cleveland ball. 1st down at the 16-yard line.
Well, if you're a glass half full kind of guy like I am, it saves them 4 yards from him intercepting the ball in the end zone and getting it at the 20.
True. And, got them backed up here in the shadow of their own goalpost, literally.
They've got a wide open receiver out there. The quarterback
goes down. The ball is loose. I think the Dragons have it. Dragons think they have it.
Clinton's going to have it at the 15.
Yep, Clinton's got it at the 15-yard line.
Let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity here. This big break, and there's the first big break of the season.
Yeah.
Chauncey Phelps on the fumble recovery.
So Chauncey Phelps, the Johnny on the spot, or Chauncey on the spot, if you will, jumping on top of that football. And it's going to be Clinton ball at the 15-yard line. Offense with a chance now to redeem itself.
That's 2 fumble recoveries for Chauncey today.
Yeah, he's having himself a night already. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. Keith out of the pistol formation, 2 receivers each side. Keith with Goins in the backfield with him. Here's Josh, spins out to his left, looks, saves the ball from going down. Great job keeping his knee up. Gets it over to Juwan Goins. Goins spectacularly down the middle. Touchdown, Dragons! Unbelievable. Josh Keith did a phenomenal job of flag on the play. Is this a hold? That is the certainly the bugaboo here. What is this call going to be here?
Clinton's walking back.
Yep. So wipe the touchdown off the board, it looks like. Clinton can probably, I'm going to guess, holding, blocking the back, something like that with all the cutting back that was going on. But what a great play by Josh Keith. Kept his footing, kept his knee off the ground, able to flip the ball out to Juwan Goins. Juwan Goins did what Juwan Goins does. He gets into the end zone. So the Dragons, I think, obviously the penalty hurts, but you got to think that now they're like, all right, We got a couple of things working. Let's see if we can keep this up.
Well, the hold apparently occurred at the 1 yard line because they backed the ball up to the 11, so it's first and about 5 or 6
Oh, yeah.
from the 11.
So, yeah. That's exactly it. 1st and 6. At the 11, here's Keith. Empty backfield. Keith, empty no longer. He's in trouble, and he's going to take a sack. Down at the 29-yard line.
Keith dropped for a loss.
And again,
Field with the stop.
there's the loss of Page. Certainly felt on our offensive line. Josh has done a good job tonight avoiding a lot of that pressure. That time, though,
Brings up
just too much.
and long.
So 2nd down in Claxton. All right, not quite that long, but it's 2nd down in a good distance.
Scoreboard has it marked as 19.
We'll go with that. That sounds about right. 2nd and 19 from the 25-yard line. Again, I was saying earlier before the game, Josh Keith doesn't make a lot of bad decisions with the football. I think he held on to it a little too long on that last play. And another play, another penalty, this time a delay of game. So another pre-snap penalty for these Dragons.
This is where you're going to miss Dan McWilliams up here.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how many penalty yards Clinton already has.
Here's Keith, steps
He's
up
not
in the
Wesley, that's
pocket,
overthrown.
overthrows Wesley Phillips, and he had him.
Keith's pass incomplete.
Just a little bit too tall that time.
I think that's going to be there all night. I mean, that's 2 or 3 times that Wesley's had his man beat.
Well, I mean, if you just look at him, too, I mean, just the physical mismatch that Wesley Phillips is going to put up against any of those DBs out there.
Yeah.
In fact, I would be hard-pressed to think that he's not going to present problems for every team we face this season. He is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely.
Because he's so long and athletic.
Absolutely.
5:20 left to go. Here's Keith. Drops back, fires again. That time,
Interference right there.
they're not going to call it. They're just going to say that was incidental contact.
He might have thought that the ball was just overthrown, but he doesn't know the speed of Damon Marable.
Yeah.
He was reaching for the flag, but he's probably going to say that it was out of reach anyway.
So 5:12 left to go. 4th down. 24 yards to go from the 30-yard line.
Receiver on that play. 4th down for the Dragons.
So Keith again. One back in the backfield with him. That's Phelps. Here's Keith. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking downfield. Fires it! 2 receivers in the area. Neither one of them able to come up with the catch. So it'll be another turnover on downs for Clinton, and the Cleveland Blue Raiders survive a scare that started at their own 15-yard line.
By Lee, the intended receiver. Cleveland will take over on downs.
A hold at the 1 yard line.
Yeah. Does not negate what a special play that was from a great player, Jawan Goins. That was a fantastic effort. And like I said, I think Josh Keith deserves all the credit for keeping that play alive because it looked like he was going to be going down without any contact. Dragons jump across the line, able to get back in time this time, though. Another miscue. This time it's a second quarterback. That's Cash Bandy. And Bandy brought down.
There is a flag on the field.
For a loss.
There's a flag. It's over here on the near sideline. Dead. Oh, it's a sideline warning against Clinton. The get back coach.
Cash Bandy on that.
I don't know who our get back coach is this year.
Sideline warning against the Dragons.
I just want to say Cash Bandy, fantastic name for my first game with Dragon Vision. I hope we do get to call Stonewall Charette's name later in the contest. He's in there in the game, number 52 for Cleveland. His name is Stonewall, and he looks like he's built like one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Incomplete.
4:40 left to go. Third down now and 13 yards after the incomplete pass. Down and 10. You're right. That was a well-designed, well-executed screen by Cleveland.
It's enough for it.
So here they are again, back to the line of scrimmage very quickly. They want to do that same kind of tempo that the Volunteers of Tennessee do. Here's Davis. Davis off to the races down the sideline. Touchdown, Cleveland Blue Raiders. Isaiah Davis going the distance. A 51-yard touchdown run.
The carry for the Blue Raider touchdown.
And Isaiah Davis on the board. And the Dragons find themselves down 14-0 with 3:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Both these teams looking to build on last season's result. Cleveland doing a good job thus far. And again, that funky extra point sequence.
Delay of game.
Chase Stevens acts as the center in this, I guess, if you will, the snapper anyway.
So they're putting the tee down this time. I think they're actually going to kick it from here.
Yep. Sloan Bolanos on to attempt the kick here.
Bolanos on to attempt the point out.
If you notice, he's a right-footed kicker, but every time they line up in that funky formation, he's lining up actually to the right of what would be the quarterback or the holder, unless he's ambidextrous and doing both feet.
You know, judging by some of the movement that he's done on these two onside kicks, he might be one of those kids. Because honestly, I think we've seen it all happen before. Soccer players make outstanding kickers, and they tend to be ambidextrous with the feet. Extra point that time, though, by Bolanos, no good. And it remains 14-0 with 3:53 left to go.
So he had plenty of leg on him. He landed in the top row of the student section.
Yeah.
Clinton's offense needs to get going right here. Got to stop shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, those pre-snap penalties are killers. Obviously, the after the play stuff, you don't want that, but those pre-snap penalties are 100% avoidable. So it'll be Bolanos on to kick. We'll see if he actually kicks it normal. Their whole strategy might be onside kick it every single time.
That's what I do.
In case you missed it pregame, congratulations to the Clinton High School cheerleading squad celebrating their 100th year. Their head coaches, Tessa Holbrook, and assistant coach, Clinton cheerleading.
3:53 left to go here. Bolanos, this time, going to onside kick it this way, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be Clinton ball.
With the onside kick once again.
If he takes the penalty, Clinton's going to get the ball on the positive side of the field. Should be at the 49. That's a 5-yard penalty, right?
I believe so. Let's see. So they put it right now at the 46-yard line. Yep. So it'll be on the Cleveland side of the 50 at the 49-yard line.
That's back-to-back possessions that we started on the 49-yard line.
Dragons
have got to cash in. Great field position here to begin this game.
49-yard line.
So 3:53 left to go, 14-0.
The call against the Dragons.
Again, it's hard to win a drive when you start from behind the sticks.
Yep. First down 15.
I didn't see anybody move there, but I think they may be getting the center. I think he may be. Because if you notice, I think Eric Page is still your center, or Eric Page is your starting center.
Yeah.
So
That's certainly going to be a
Jarius Hunley with a nice run there.
really nice run over here on the left side. Pushed out of bounds by
Jarius Hunley.
Brian Beard and Lucas Jimbrowski.
Brian Beard Jr. on the stop
Fans may be familiar with that last name. Jairus' brother, Joe Cridge, for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And he scored that nail in the coffin touchdown here 2 years ago.
2nd down and 10. Here's the handoff. Chauncey Phelps, nice inside handoff right there, and that's going to be enough for a Dragon first down to about the 38-yard line. Really nicely designed play right there, and well executed. Phelps takes that little inside handoff. Great blocking up front.
That's what I was going to say. Really nicely designed play, and that really suits Chauncey's, Chauncey's strengths there. He does really well in traffic. He's quick, he's thick, and just an inside zone play there, good enough to pick up a first down.
It's been fun watching Chauncey Phelps progress year after year in the orange and black. 1st and 10, 3:15 left to go. Here is Keith. Little option look for Juwan Goins. Goins behind the line of scrimmage, making a guy miss, but he's going to get dragged down. Loss of about 2 on the play to the 40. Could have been worse, but Juwan able to fight his way back ahead. Keep it from being a big loss behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, 12 yards to go. Clock running with 2:50 left to play.
This Cleveland team does a really nice job side to side.
So 2:40 left to go. Here's Keith dropping back, looking downfield, got him and got it! Oh, what a throw, what a catch!
That's the exact same play he threw to Braylon earlier. This time it goes to Jeremiah Lee.
Jeremiah Lee with the big first down grab for the Dragons. 1st and 10 now at the 16-yard line. 2:24 left to go here in this first quarter. A couple of beautiful balls by Josh Keith and a couple of really good catches by his receivers. So 14-0 remains our score. Here's Keith, flips it again. Goins, right side, puts the shoulder down, gets inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line.
Goins on the pitch.
Nice run by Juwan. Put his head down, got an extra 4 yards out of that.
Isaiah Davis and Lockerbie on the stop.
So under 2 minutes to play now here in this first quarter. 2nd down. About 3 yards to go after a 7-yard pickup. Here's the handoff. This time, this is Goins tried to dead leg him in the backfield there. Good pursuit by the defense. Looks like there was some miscommunication up front. It looks like a discussion there between offensive lineman and running back. Needed a little help in another area. So
Beard on the stop for
some of the complications there.
3rd down.
It was Brian Beard Jr. on the stop. 14-0 the score. Clinton threatening here. 65 seconds left to play first quarter. Ball at the 8. Here is the handoff to Chauncey Phelps. Phelps patient in the hole and dives through. This time, no flags on the field. Touchdown, Dragons!
The sidestep and the Dragon touchdown!
So the Dragons, 55.7 seconds left on the board for the first time in 2023. Chauncey Phelps on the run right there to make it 14-6. They leave the offense on the field for the 2-point conversion.
Really nice, patient run there by Chauncey. Followed his blockers, waited on the hole to clear.
Make sure you're telling us, okay?
14-6. Production meeting happening behind us.
First game for everybody.
Josh Keith looking to throw, pressured, fires it, caught! Wesley Phillips! What a great grab in the end zone. Good coverage by Brian Beard Jr. But like we've been talking about all night, Wesley Phillips, a matchup nightmare. Use that height advantage on those great hands to his advantage, and it's a 6-point ball game, 14-8 55.7 seconds left to play here in quarter number one.
Remind you to keep your seats.
Dragons need to get a stop here.
Let's see if somebody can pick up $500 of Christmas money with the
Dragons, yeah, definitely. I think a defensive stop here would certainly get momentum going their way.
We'll have somebody
I think the offense is finally starting to find their footing a little bit. Like I said, Cleveland defense, that defensive line, they move horizontally very, very well. It's rare when you can catch Jawan Goins outside of the tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and they've done it multiple times tonight. I think the attack is in between the tackles.
Yeah. So far, that's been where the Dragons have found their success on the ground. .7 seconds left. Dragons getting ready to kick this one off. Looks like Jeremiah Lee going to handle those chores. If the ball will stay on the tee for him. 14-8 the score.
Jeremiah Lee to kick off.
And the kick is up, and the kick is fielded at the 11-yard line. Coming back up the middle is Isaiah Davis. Ran into one of his own blockers, but that kept him upright. He's down the sideline. He's going to be forced out at around the 40.
Isaiah Davis.
Nice return right there for the Cleveland Blue Raiders. They're going to set up shop at about the 39-yard line where they're going to mark it officially.
There is a flag down on the sideline. I did see one of the Cleveland blockers grab a Clinton tackler by the back of the jersey and spin him around. I don't know if that's going to be the call. The flag is on the sideline, but
it is a dead ball.
It's a sideline.
Sideline against Cleveland. Okay.
Which is typically what you see when it's on the sideline. So,
sideline warning against the Blue Raiders.
46.7 seconds remain. .8 the score.
Put the ball in play first.
And back at quarterback now, Levante L.J. Adams for Cleveland. So he's got Micah Jordan in the backfield with him. A couple of seniors there for Cleveland. Here is the handoff up the middle. This is Jordan. Jordan made a couple of guys miss. Thought he lost the ball there momentarily, but able to push his way out across the 50 into Dragon territory, marked down at the 48-yard line.
It looks like the Dragon coaches are sending at least one middle linebacker on every play. Probably need to let those guys stay at home.
And that time, just straight up the gut for Cleveland. They pick up another 5, maybe 6 yards.
Micah Jordan once again on the carry.
All right, 5. So it'll be second down and 5. A host of Dragons met him. Looks like Cleveland going to try and get one more play off here before the end of the period, but the Dragons were in the wrong defense, I guess, because the coach has called a timeout. So a timeout with 10.6 seconds here in this first quarter. 14-8 the score. Season opener for the Dragons and the Cleveland Blue Raiders.
That is the Dragons' second timeout of the half. They have one timeout remaining.
Yeah, so the Dragons are down to their last timeout here for the entirety of the second quarter. Hopefully nothing earth-shattering happens. So 10.6 seconds left to go here. Coaches in deep discussion on the sideline.
They ran big receivers on late.
So here we go, second down and 5. That pass almost knocked down at the line of scrimmage, but then taking it the other way, Braden Carroll makes a man miss at the 15-yard line, and he's in for a touchdown. Braden Carroll, nice play on the outside right there. And Cleveland
touchdown
takes a 20-8 lead. So 20-8, and here they go for this odd 2-point conversion attempt here. Again, the ball will be snapped by Chase Stevens. He's going to throw it to his left. Oh, no, he's going to go straight back, and it goes to Stevens. Those funky special teams formations. I will never understand them as long as I have a microphone in front of my face.
I don't understand how he was eligible. This outside receiver was lined up on the 3-yard line, over here. I don't know how the center was eligible there. He was covered up.
Yeah. So, like I said, those plays have mystified me since the first time I saw them. I have yet to find anybody that can explain to me exactly what the deal is. So it is 22-8. Cleveland on top by 14 points now with 2 seconds to go in this first quarter. So 2 seconds left here in this first period. So it will be Bolanos on to kick again. Kick is on its way, and that kid's got a really good leg. So clearly, that was a strategy call and not them trying to hide something, trying to make it so we don't know that the kicker has no leg. That kid has a really good leg.
Yeah, that ball landed in the end zone. So.
Yeah. You don't see that all the time at this level. That's a good leg.
I think they're starting to see what this Clinton offense can do. So it's a lot easier to make them go 80 than 49.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Well, it's a lot harder for them to go 80 versus 49.
First down for the Dragons on their own 20 following the touchback.
So ball at the 20-yard line for Clinton.
So they're going to have Wesley isolated up top.
Final play of the first quarter. 3 receivers over here to the near side. Here's Keith looking, flushed out again, underneath, it goes. This is Goins with room to roam, and he gets into Cleveland territory, and that, my friends, is how you get yourself into the second quarter with a little bit of momentum. They'll switch sides of the field, and we'll be back. Well, we'll be right here the entire time. But 22-8, they'll switch sides of the field. Good way to end the first quarter. That was at times frustrating, I think, for Clinton.
Kick for cash tonight. A familiar name in Dragon football, Ronnie Miller is going to try to hit the can for $5.
So Ronnie Miller.
I'm not sure he can throw it
25 yards anymore.
Pass for cash. I think I said the kick for cash. Let's help Ronnie out. Let's get him some Christmas money.
So here we go. From the 25-yard line. Mild Station sponsoring this. Oh, it was online, it looked like. Just not enough arm. But a fantastic job. Give this man a round of applause. No? We're not going to applaud a good effort?
Thank you, Ronnie. Good try.
I'll tell you, it's nerve-wracking being out there. All eyes in the stadium on you. I've been out there.
I have not, fortunately. I like being up here where nobody can see me. 22-8 is our score. Clinton with the ball at the Cleveland 42-yard line.
Dragons will put the ball in play, 1st and 10 at the Blue Raider 42 to start the second quarter.
Get on the old Coach T here and see if we can get some updated scores.
Oh, good call. I was curious about Anderson County Powell. That's for sure. 2 teams we'll see on the schedule later on in the year. Here's Keith, straight drop, fires it out here near side, caught by Goins. Goins nowhere to go, and he's going to be brought down. Loss of 2 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 12. Second time he's been wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
Harold on the stop.
On one of those little pass plays. So 11:39 left to go. 22-8 the score.
Seems as if CoachT.com is having their week one difficulties as well. There's DeMond on a jet sweep. He's going to lose.
Yep, he's going to lose 5, maybe 6. Back to about the 50-yard line.
Marable on the handoff.
DeMond Marable headed to a Big Ten school in Purdue University.
Zaborski on the stop for Cleveland. Third down.
He's a big-time player.
$10:55 left to go. Here's Keith. Calls for it. After a bad snap, lobs this one down the field, and that is going to be ruled incomplete. There's a flag from the far side.
Don't go overturn him and say it was overthrown. He's 6'6".
Yeah.
For Wesley Phillips, there is a flag on the play.
So that should be against Cleveland.
That'll bring up 3rd and about 3, it looks like, unless they're going to wave the flag off.
Nope. It's going to be a pass interference against Cleveland.
Pass interference.
And that is a first down.
Blue Raiders.
That's going to be 3rd and about 3. 3rd and about 3.
Oh, he gave the signal for first down. So there he was wrong.
He was wrong.
And hence I was wrong. 3rd down and 2.
I mean, number 3's been all over Wesley all night. That's the second call pass.
Third down,
Yep.
Dragons.
Aaron Smith is that young man. 10:33 left to go here, second quarter. Two receivers each side of this formation, 2 stacked over there on the left side. Here's the handoff. Ooh, he went down about a yard early there. It's going to bring up 4th down and short. Jarius Hundley on the carry right there.
I think I put Heath on the center
For the Blue Raiders.
and just keep it right here. Put it
Fourth
side
down,
and go.
Dragons.
So Keith giving the play call, and looks like we've got...
They never got in a huddle.
Yeah, there was no
There
huddle.
was no huddle.
They're going to call that a substitution penalty?
Dragons penalized for illegal substitution.
They never got into a huddle, so you can't break a huddle if you don't have a huddle.
Yeah. And I think that's what Coach Keith is saying right now, too, but it's falling on deaf ears. Exactly 10 minutes to go. Now 4th down and 6.
They ran Gage on because they were going to run that power set with, just keep Keith up the middle.
6:37 left to go in the first half. Anderson County leads Powell 14-7. Gibbs on top of Union County.
What's the score of that one?
7-0 Gibbs.
There's a first down.
There is a first down and more. Wesley Phillips walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons.
Lee with a hold over here. And let me explain that one to you. Jeremiah Lee had his player turned to where his player's back was to that official that threw the flag. Now, there are 2 flags, but the one who threw it first, there's no way he could see if Jeremiah was holding or not. And from here, Jeremiah had him inside the numbers.
Let's see if they give us the call here. Oak Ridge leading Jefferson County 17-7. Second quarter action there.
Jefferson County with a phenomenal running back, but they're going to struggle without their quarterback this year.
Holding the preliminary signal against the Dragons.
So wide receivers can't block in this game, apparently. That looked like a good block, a good clean block for me. He may have had him clinched up, but from up here, it looked like he blocked his guy very well. And like I said, the ref who threw, the back judge, there's no way he could have seen Jeremiah from the angle that Jeremiah had to get
Dragons
turned.
get a first down, 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 15-yard line.
So, first down for Clinton. Here is Keith. Two backs in the backfield with him. It's going to be a handoff to Chauncey Feltz, the deeper of the two. Feltz makes one man miss, and then Feltz going to be into the end zone, but it's going to be called back. They're going to get a hold. And it looks like they're going to get it.
There's a flag on the play.
56.
Wow.
Parker Searle.
Dragons are beside themselves.
Preliminary signal is holding against the Dragons.
That's 3 touchdowns called back now for penalties. All holds. They're going to get Parker Searle there. Looked like he pancaked his guy in the backfield.
Repeat a first down for the Dragons.
They've got Wesley at tight end here. I really like Wesley sneaking behind the linebackers, running a post pattern here.
First down, about 18 yards to go.
And there he is.
Here's Keith. Good move in the backfield. They're wide open. Touchdown, Dragons!
No flags
Nope.
yet.
Not a flag on the play. Don Melville with the touchdown grab. His first of the 2023 seasons, and the Dragons back on the board.
No flags on the play. Touchdown, Dragons! Marable on the catch for the Dragon touchdown.
Got to credit Josh Keith there. Tons of pressure up the middle, spins out, escapes the pressure, sees his short-handed receiver in the end zone and gets it to him.
So
And that's gonna be a delay
22-14.
game.
Yep. Another penalty against the Dragons.
No. Death ball foul, delay of game against the Dragons.
Jason Hammock's heated on the sideline.
Yeah.
Something.
So here we go. First down. Or excuse me, 2-point conversion. Here's Keith firing front side of the end zone. Is he in? I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, ball never crossed the plane to the goal line, I don't think.
I think that's a good call.
Reception ruled short of the end zone. The extra point attempt is no good.
All right. I'm going to have to take a quick break, boys. I'll be right back.
I think I'll join you.
What you care? There you go.
I'll take over for Jim for a second. Are we going to take a break for a second?
I gotta let my ears cool off.
Well, Dragon Nation, looks like we're going to take a bit of a break. We'll be right back whenever the action gets back. Welcome back to Dragon Vision. Looks like Jeremiah Lee is going to take the kickoff for the Dragons.
So he's gonna squib it. 23's guy, he's gonna be brought down right there, right about the 25-yard line. Looks like Lavelle Pendergrass. Isaiah Davis on the return. Lavelle Pendergrass makes the stop. It was a nice hit there by by Lavelle. All right, Dragon defense they've got to get something going. They've got to figure something out here.
Lavelle Pendergrass with the stop for the Dragons.
So First game of the season. Missing Chauncey Felts out there that time. Dragons had to take a timeout all the way up 10 men on the field.
Here comes Jim.
Timeout.
All righty.
That's their final timeout of the half.
So Clinton's had to use all 3 of their timeouts.
Wow, we still have just under 9 minutes left in the first half.
All pretty much personnel timeouts, missing people. That time they only had 10 on the field. I know it's just the first week, but that's got to be frustrating for a head football coach.
It's got to be frustrating for the coaches and for the players too, because you got to think that is not just the fault of the players. There's going to be little delays getting the package in. Week 1, ladies and gentlemen. .854 left to go. 22-14. Reverse. Blown up in the backfield. There is nothing going to come out of this.
He's not going to outrun Chauncey. That's going to be a loss of about 6.5, 7 yards.
And how about Rhett Sievers in pursuit? The big fella.
You get those wheels a rolling. They're hard to stop.
Pendergrass along
8:34 left to go.
On the stop.
I heard that kid is right at about 700 pounds on the squat.
Yeah. What we're saying is, don't get into a disagreement with Rhett Sievers. Oh, he's a really good kid.
We're going to give it right back to him.
And there is a offsides penalty. Dragons left defensive end that time. Left a little bit too early.
Who is that over there? Is that Jackson Harrell?
I believe it is.
Hit ball encroachment against the Dragons.
So, second down, 11 yards to go. Cleveland clearly running a red flag play.
So Mason,
Here's the handoff. And it's going to move across the 30. Cash Bandy. Fantastic name, I point out again. He's going to be just shy of the 30-yard line and about the 29. So that'll be third down and about 7.
Third down, Blue Raiders.
So you're a name guy, Jim. Did you see that? Jim Bob Cooter was just named the best football name of all.
Talk about that game. But they had a player on their roster named Eddie Necessary. And DJ, let me tell you how disappointed I was when it turned out he was not necessary to the game because he never played.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. All right, big fourth down here for the Dragons defense.
Man, this would go a long way toward kind of getting their equilibrium back.
So I don't know if Cleveland just don't have a punter, but that's pretty big going for it on fourth down.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
There it is, the quick kick there.
Okay.
Hey, Adams had... I thought for a second there that official was going to field that ball. But with 7:21 left to go, great punt by L.J. Adams. Levante Adams kicks that one down to about the 21-yard line.
And so 9-yard kick.
That's a good kick, man.
I think Clinton found something in that offense the last set. Looked like they even had an I formation in there at one point.
Yeah.
Going old school with a tight end.
See, the great thing about this team is that it's so versatile. They have so many weapons that you can plug into so many different places.
Yes.
So with 7:18 left to go, Dragons will come to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 21-yard line. Down by 8. Lights on here at Dragon Stadium. Again, a beautiful night for football to kick off the 2023 season. Here is Keith going downfield. He's got Wesley Phillips.
That's going to be another pass interference.
There it is. That flag is thrown. Very clear pass interference right there. Wesley Phillips has just been a nightmare all night long for this Cleveland secondary.
He's been interfered with by number 3 every route that he's ran, every ball he's thrown. He's been interfered with.
So 22-14.
My wife just texted me, and Gibbs is leading Union County 21-0. You didn't know my stepdaughter cheers for Union County High School. I work inside that school system, so that's a game that I want to keep track of.
Absolutely.
First down, Dragons at their own.
So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 8-point lead. 2 receivers each side. Here's Keith. Straight drop. Flushed out. Rolls. Looking downfield. He's going to take off. Josh gets out to about the 40-yard line.
Keith over the keeper.
You don't want him to do that, but you know that he has that capability in his bag of tools to take off, get a few yards on the ground. That time it was a pickup of about 4. Did the smart thing, got down, no hero ball. You want your starting quarterback to be upright as much as possible.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, but he can't take those shots all year.
William Blunt leading Austin East 20-8.
Oh, wow.
Sevier County and Carter 8-7. Sevier County with the lead there. Here's Clinton, 6:24 left to go. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Play action to Goins, outside. It goes to Lee. Lee makes one man miss, gets to midfield, spins off another tackle. Jeremiah Lee down inside the 40 to the 35-yard line.
A 27-yard pickup there for Jeremiah Lee. Great second effort there.
And third effort, quite frankly.
He loses a helmet, so he will have to come off the field. I don't know if he knows that.
He was shedding equipment all over there. He's going back to grab what I believe is a shoe. Yeah, I think that's a shoe.
He did all that with no shoe because that's where he caught the ball, is where his shoe was.
Spun out of that ankle tackle right there. Then spun off another couple of defenders about 4 yards down the field. Hardin Valley leading Carnes 14-0. 22-14, 5:58 left to go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, this time up the middle again to Goins, and Goins cuts it back to about, they're not going to give him much of a gain at all. Thought he picked up 2, maybe 3. Looks like they are going to give him the 3.
Oh, they're going to move it back now.
All right, so a 2-yard pickup right there. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Other scores from around the area: Maryville leading Heritage 21-7. Yeah. Anderson County and Powell late first half tied at 14 in Powell. Here is Keith. Fires it far sideline. It's caught out there. Damian Level.
What a pass.
Tremendous pass. Great catch. Terrific route. There was nothing about that was bad for Clinton.
That ball was out of Josh's hands before Booby made the cut. He goes by Booby.
Pass complete to Level.
Before Booby even made his cut, that ball was already in the air.
First down, good.
No, that was a great throw. Terrific play and good run after the catch there by Level. Oak Ridge leading Jefferson County 17-7, just up the road. Here is the handoff. Goins met in the backfield, sheds the first tackle, but that first tackler held him up long enough for the rest of his defensive compatriots to bring him down. Clock continues to run now. 4:40 left to go. Loss of 1 on the play, so 2nd down and 11 coming up. Oneida leading Rockwood 7-0. Halftime score: Farragut leads Dobbins Bennett 14-10. Man in motion. Here's Keith. Straight drop over the middle. Miscommunication there. He's looking for Level, but I'm not sure if the wrong route was run or if Josh just was off target. Either way, it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Incomplete.
Clock stops with 4:15 to play here in the opening half. Continuing our look at the scoreboard, Kingston over Harriman right now, 21-0. 3rd down and 11, play clock at 10 for the Dragons. Here's Keith. Drops, flushed out, rolls to his left, has to throw it away. gets it to Goins somehow behind the line of scrimmage. That Goins keeps his feet, cuts it back. He's to the 15, dives ahead to the 11, and it'll bring up fourth down. But what a fantastic effort after a questionable throw by Josh Keith. Juwan Goins made him look awfully good.
That kid is just incredible. I think we're going to get a flag, maybe on Cleveland for unsportsmanlike here.
So the flag was down right at the point where the play ended.
It looks like they're going to go against Clinton there. But as soon as the flag hit the ground, the Cleveland player threw his hands up. So I thought it was going to go against Cleveland, but looks like it's going to go against Clinton.
Waiting on the official call here, dead ball. Unsportsmanlike against the Dragons.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Dragons. And it will be
That's unfortunate because that wiped off a beautiful play.
Yeah, and with it being a dead ball, it's going to be fourth down now. So.
Yep. It'll be fourth down and 21. Excuse me, fourth and 26. Terrible at math. Either way, it's fourth down and a bunch. Derek Beans in the backfield. You're right, fourth down, 22 yards to go. Line to make the 6-yard line. Here's Josh, straight drop. Pressure coming. Dragons may have gotten away with a hold there in the backfield, but the pass incomplete. Sails on Keith, who was being pressured from the backside, and it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Third time here in the first half the Dragons have been unable to convert on fourth down.
And again, you've got the ball first down inside the 15-yard line, and you just go backwards from there. It's hard to put up points when you do that.
pass intended.
So now it's going to be up to the defense. Keep in mind, coming out of the locker room, it'll be Cleveland getting the ball.
At the Blue Raider 27.
Friday night. Great to be here with you. 2023 season kickoff of Dragon Vision. Jim Harris, DJ Taylor, Brandon Cook, Matt Hagan somewhere on site wandering the facility. The Haganator. 3:45 left to go. 22-14 is our score. Cleveland will have the football.
I know Matt's down on the field somewhere talking to another cameraman.
Yeah. L.J. Adams back in at quarterback for Cleveland. They had been alternating, but it looks like right now they're going with Adams. Here's Adams. Up the middle. Good drive right there. He gets back the penalty yardage and a little bit more. He's going to be out across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, they were in a really tight set.
L.J. Adams
I don't
on the
think they had a
keeper.
single receiver more than a couple of yards off of their exterior lineman.
Same setup here. Looks like they're going to try the same sort of thing again.
Yeah, and they've got number 45 in the backfield, who's obviously there for lead blocking abilities.
There's
on the ground.
Ball is on the ground. Davis comes out of the backfield with it. Davis, he's going to get brought down, but it's going to be a first down for the Blue Raiders. They get it across to the 42-yard line. Pickup of about 11 on the play.
Cleveland 32.
Being on that tackle and Poppy coming in to clean it up.
So 3 minutes left to play.
Blue Raiders.
Clock stopped momentarily while they moved the football.
They've got to watch. This end on the other side is eligible. So
Here is the handoff with misdirection in the backfield. It's Isaiah Davis up the gut again. He is going to be brought down. Chauncey Phelps finally able to wrangle him, but deep inside Dragon territory down to the 29-yard line. Pick up on the play of 29 yards. 2:34 left to play.
On the stop. First down, Cleveland.
you don't want to give up another touchdown here. Like you said, they got the onside kick to open the game, so they're going to get the second half kickoff.
I was hoping this young man would get into the game. Number 72 for Cleveland is a very large young man. Ronnie Kahalawai. think it's a Polynesian name of some sort. Maybe Hawaiian? Not sure.
He's
Kahaloai.
looking at his size. He's definitely Samoan.
He is a big, big boy. Here is Adams rolling, looking to throw. Almost sacked in the backfield. He's going to step out of bounds. That's going to be a sack for the Dragons.
11-yard loss.
That's an 11-yard loss as L.J. Adams stepped on the sideline as he was trying to throw that pass on the run. Just lost track of where he was on the football field.
Adams marked out of bounds prior to the pass. The Blue Raiders will put the ball play on the Dragon 40.
So 2:03 left to go. Second down and about 20. Call it second and 21 from the 40-yard line. Clock stops. 2:03 left to play here in the second quarter.
Was that DeMond on pursuit there?
I believe so. Here's Cash Bandy finding Levante Adams. That was quarterback to quarterback right there, and that's going to be a pickup of 34 yards down to the 6-yard line. Cash Bandy to L.J. Adams.
Jordan.
Oh, was that Jordan? Okay, excuse me, I thought that was number 7. That was Adams.
Adams, that was the quarterback.
Yep. So they...
Blue Raiders at the Dragon 6-yard line.
You know, with a lot of quarterbacks, you can leave them unguarded, but that guy clearly is the best athlete on the team.
Yeah.
Minute
Absolutely.
53 left to go. 22-14. First down, goal to go from the 6-yard line for the visitors from Cleveland.
Looks like they're going to bring in, is that Lucas Zimborski now?
Looks like it.
They've got
And it's
him
going to be a
listed,
direct snap, I think.
and he's going to
Up
be
the
in.
middle. Wow, that was Zimborski.
There is a flag on the
Flag on the play. So let's see.
Raider touchdown.
Referees, I guess they're getting paid by the flag tonight. Minute 32 left.
There is a flag.
You got a chop block on the offense. That's a-
Offsides, the call against the Blue Raiders nullifies the touchdown.
So penalty against Cleveland. 92 seconds left to play here in the first half.
So that's a 15-yarder.
Correction there, the ruling was a chop block,
Yep.
not offsides. Chop block
That's a
on that play.
15-yard penalty back to the 21-yard line. So it'll be first down and goal to go from there. Minute 32 left. Cleveland has 2 timeouts remaining. Clinton out of timeouts here in this first half. Handoff. That's going to be Micah Jordan. Jordan, not a big dude, but just trucking dudes.
Wow.
He gets down to about the 11-yard line. That young man was laying the lumber as he picked up about 10 yards on the play. Nice run on
Micah Jordan
first down.
on the carry.
That's what you want to see from your running back. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Now, it looks like he might be cramping a little bit. He's not wanting to bend that leg.
That was definitely an angry run right there. Under a minute to play now, 57 seconds. It took a long time before calling that timeout, but Cleveland will take a timeout, talk it over. So Clinton and Cleveland locked up in a good one here.
Timeout, Blue Raiders.
Next week, Dragons will be home as they take on the West Rebels.
Score of interest at halftime, again, at the half. Powell 14, Henderson County 14.
And next Friday, we'll be here for West. Then 3 straight weeks on the road at Scott, at Campbell County on a Friday. Then a Thursday rivalry Thursday game against the Powell Panthers. That'll be on September the 14th. Back here for 2 more against arch rivals Oak Ridge and Anderson County.
That's a stretch of ball games right there.
Right. At Lenore City. Then close it out with 2 at home, Carnes and Heritage, to round out the regular season. But here tonight, game 1, 22-14. Dragons trail the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Cleveland trying to extend their lead heading into halftime. Under a minute to play now, 54 seconds. Adams in at quarterback. He hands it off to Isaiah Davis.
Isaiah
And
Davis.
Davis. Pounds ahead for about a yard-ish. So it'll be third down and goal to go from the 6-yard line. 34 seconds left. Here is Adams. He kept it on the play action, little bootleg. He's going to get knocked out of bounds, and he loses about 6 yards on the play.
That's going to be credited as another sack for DeMond.
Yeah.
Bounds at the
DeMond's hurt over there on the sideline.
Oh, that is not what you want to see.
I think he hit the sticks over there.
No, it's cramp.
Okay, yeah.
As I've said for many, many years, I have no medical training, but I do know enough that when they start stretching the leg, it's not a ligament issue.
Yeah, and how about number 7 over there, L.J. Adams, stretching DeMond out?
Yeah. Now, that was great athlete on great athlete right there. Man, that's a lot of people around there for a cramp. I hope it's a cramp.
I'm sure that's what it is. They're still stretching him out. So Cleveland's going to...
DeMond's a big kid, so, it takes a bunch.
Yeah.
Lenore City leading South Doyle right now, 12-7. That score last updated in the first quarter, so...
I think Lenore City's going to surprise some people again this year. A lot of people are picking Lenore City as the 4th or 5th team in this region. I think Lenore City's probably going to come away with the 3 seed at the end of the season. I think they're going to be a little bit better than Campbell County and Carnes. Carnes is going to struggle this year, I believe.
You lose a player like Deshaun Bishop, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
That kid was something special.
Led the nation in rushing yards his junior year. Was pretty close again his senior year. Did you see him in the spring game at Tennessee?
I did not, but I heard some fantastic things. So here comes Marable.
Come on, Marable.
Jog back over here
on the play.
to the near side. 25.3 seconds left. 22-14 the score.
On for the apparent field goal attempt, number 13, Sloan Bolanos.
So, first field goal attempt of the season for either squad. It'll be Bolanos. Here's the kick. It is up, and it looks good. It is good. 25-14. Dragon defense bends, but does not break. They give up 3, and they trail by 11 with 20 seconds left in the first half. So 25-14. I just want to point out once again, I'm really impressed how well Cleveland traveled.
Yeah, I didn't expect that many over there, honestly. At the start of the game, it was about half that.
Yeah. Now they have steadily been filling in, and quite frankly, the home side, every time I look down, it's about 30% more full. So right now, we've got a great crowd on hand here tonight, and they've seen some entertaining football. At times, some great football. At times, some frustrating football.
I knew there was going to be a lot of offense in this game.
For the Blue Raiders.
It is not disappointed.
I'd like to see a little bit of defense in the second half, at least from the orange and black.
So here's Bolanos. He's on the kick. 20 seconds left. He's going to boot this one away.
That's going to be returnable.
You got to catch it. Oh, goodness. And there goes Anderson. He's going to get brought down at about the 20-yard line. So a return of about 10. 12.7 seconds left to play here in this first half.
What do you do here, Jim? Do you just run it and get to halftime? Or
Return for the Dragons.
Probably with no timeouts, yeah.
They'll play 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You've got some threats out there. You've got some deep ball guys. They're bringing in speed with Le'Dailion Anderson, Day-Day.
Yeah.
They say Day-Day's the fastest kid on this team. So
And it looks like they're setting up for something down the field. That is for sure. So here is Keith. He steps up, avoids some pressure. He's again flushed out of the pocket. He again steps it up. Oh, that was a dangerous throw back across the field. And with 2.5 seconds left to go, that'll be time for one more play.
Keith's pass incomplete.
Dangerous throw right there. If it had any more arm on it, that was a legitimate possibility to be intercepted. As it is, 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line for Clinton. 2.5 seconds left, and there is a knee taken by Josh Keith, and that is halftime. The Clinton Dragons trail the Cleveland Blue Raiders by the score of 25-14.
Dragons 14.
I don't know what we do at halftime. This is my first time with you guys.
we put it on the band and we take us a break.
Top notch. We'll talk to you guys in a few minutes.
Do we have a microphone out here?
Some parents said last year, because we were turning our mics off and we couldn't hear anything. Some parents said that they would like to hear the band. So we did have a microphone. But
I think so.
Downstairs.
Hey, my wife says she can see the picture but can't hear it. Is that the way it's supposed to be?
No, she's supposed to be able to hear it. She's not able to hear you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2023 Clinton High School Marching Band. Directors are Matt Dimstein and Ezekiel Schloss, with assistance from Tiffany Braden. Color guard instructor is Chantel Fleming. The band is under the field direction of Will Targonsky and Leah Hernandez. The 2023 captains are band captain David Holt, percussion captains Ethan Klock and Keely Schultz, guard captains Caitlin Weaver and Dallin Harrison. The 2023 Clinton High School Marching Band presents The Heartland. Tonight's soloists are Jacob Berlinda, Sarah Boundy, Sophia Tipton, and Isabella Rice. The band would like to thank the 2023 sponsors of the Clinton High School Band, Sergeant Lewis with the United States Marine Corps, Matthew and Laura James, Legends Event Photo, Clinton Awards and Gifts, Frank Underwood, Melinda and Ronnie Bimstein, Robert McCamey, Tim Hudson with Clinch River Contracting, Jim and Cheryl Hunter, Michaela Roberts, Kenny and Gail Cook, Christmas Victor Lutheran Church, Jana and Phil James, Nancy Butler, Memorial United Methodist Church, Grissom's Easy Toe, Dan Lawson, Joey Smith of Sellers Realty, First Baptist Church Clinton, Elijah and Bob Boundy, Phil Tipton, Phil and Julian, Rodney Coker, Nancy and Tom Thrasher, Tommy and Sherry York with TNS Painting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with a great deal of pride that we present to you the 2023 Clinton High School Marching Band.
Check, check.
And that was the Clinton High School Marching Band as we begin the 2023 season here on Dragon Vision. Our score at halftime, the Clinton Dragons trail the Cleveland Blue Raiders 25-14. We'll be back with more after these messages. All right, we don't have any messages. Check 1, 2. Yabba dabba doo.
just showing the huddle feed. Just on the streaming, the link that Matt sent me that I sent to my wife, I think it's just the huddle feed right now.
Oh.
It's kind of like it was last time because it was that feed, and then when he was able to upload it, it had the audio and everything. So I don't know how any of this works.
Well, that's the huddle feed on that now.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
This is.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for the third quarter to begin here. Season opener for the Clinton Dragons and the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Visitors from Cleveland right now with a 25-14 lead. They put a few extra minutes back on here so the teams can warm up before the third quarter begins. So 25-14. Entertaining first half of football, that is for sure. Too many mistakes by the Dragons there in that first half, but you can bet that's going to be a point of emphasis, or it was a point of emphasis in the locker room there at halftime.
Yeah, hopefully they got in there in the locker room and they taped up those wounds from shooting themselves in the foot so much.
Yeah. I hope they have all their toes remaining. Oh, nothing. So 2:17 left here before we get into the third quarter of play. 25-14.
Clinton will be kicking off again.
Yeah, which is not ideal. Down by 11 points.
This is where you need a really good soccer player.
Yeah.
And you just tee the ball up and aim it at the chest of the biggest person that they've got on their front line.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
If you miss it, it may go out of bounds, but
You catch the big guy unawares. I like it. So to kick again, it will be Jeremiah Lee as we get ready to start the second half of play. Getting Clinton down, 25-14. Season opener for both squads. So minute 7 left to go. Or left until we kick this bad boy off here in the third quarter. So Lee setting the ball up. Looks like Jordan and Davis, Micah and Isaiah respectively. Back deep to receive for Cleveland. So here we go. So here is Lee to kick off.
If that's what's showing on that, that'd be why.
All right, referees were going to use every single second available to them. And now we'll kick the game off here in the third quarter. Maybe.
Ready to start the third quarter. Jeremiah Lee to kick off for the Dragons as we begin the second half.
Yeah, probably. But, you know, I apologize. It's all good. FCC doesn't matter about the internet.
Dragons try an onside kick to open up the third quarter.
No.
And it is going to be recovered by Cleveland. So, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Dragons thought they'd give that one a whirl. It's 11:57 to go.
Good to see Damon back on the field.
Yeah. Came off with that cramp late in the second quarter.
Blue Raiders put the ball in play, 1st and 10 at their own 48.
25-14 the score. So it will be Adams in at quarterback once again for Cleveland. Tall, lanky kid. Sends a man in motion, fakes it to that man. Now it's Adams looking downfield, airs one out.
He's got it.
He's got his receiver, but he could not haul it in. Number 3, Aaron Smith, the intended receiver. Good coverage back there on the back end by the Dragons secondary, but just off of his fingertips. Really well thrown ball.
He's got an arm. Great recovery by Derek Dean there to get up and knock that ball away at the very last second.
Coverage for the Dragons.
So 11:42 left. 25-14 the score here. Third quarter just underway. Here is the handoff. It's going to be Jordan trying the right side. Submarined by Marable. Terrific play by Marable over there on the left side of that Dragon defense. He just came in and took him out at the ankles, and it's 3rd down and 8.
Hundley on the stop.
So 25-14 the score.
3rd down, Blue Raiders.
3rd down, 7 to go. Ball at the Clinton 49-yard line. Here's Cash Bandy. Bandy.
Little jump pass.
Little jump pass. Gets it over to Sam Sarton. And Sarton going to be brought down inside the 30-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for Cleveland. Looks like the ball may have come out at the end of that play, but well after the play had been whistled dead. So just under 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
1st down.
1st down for Cleveland. Here is the handoff. This time it's going to be number 5. That's Brian Beard Jr. Unable to get anything really going there. Picked up a couple. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
Gage Wergen just tripping up there. That's got to be a false start.
Here is the pass into the end zone. It's incomplete. No flags anywhere. Yeah, not on the line of scrimmage, none on the back end, and I thought for sure there might have been a pass interference possibility in the end zone for Clinton. Young man for Cleveland is down. Hopefully that is just a cramp.
Hopefully. I'm the biggest Clinton homer you'll find, and that was a pass interference.
Maybe they figured since they let the one at the line of scrimmage go.
It was definitely a false start, so
here comes, now I love this sportsmanship. Clinton's training staff actually first out there beating Cleveland's to the injured player down there in the end zone.
Miss Bailey's just real good about that.
And it's looking like, well, again, I have no medical training, so I'm not going to speculate. 25-14 the score. Stoppage play here for an injury in the end zone to a Cleveland Blue Raider. The receiver on that play, unable to come up with the grab, but he is going to right now. Looks like he's going to be helped up. Could be a cramp. So 10:27 left to go. Young man is sitting up. And I don't think this is a cramp. The way they are looking at it, it looks like it might be a knee. Again, hopefully nothing too serious. Not going to see this team again during the course of the season. This is only the 4th time Cleveland and Clinton have ever met. Clinton looking for their first win in 4 tries. First matchup back in 1993. The last time these teams met, 2014, in the playoff game down in Cleveland. So 25-14 the score. Have not quite gotten the number on that young man, but he's going to be helped up right now, and he's going to walk off under his own power.
It looked like a number 7.
L.J. Adams.
It is L.J. Adams, number 7. So 10:27 left to go, 25-14. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6. Ball at the 24-yard line. Jim Harris, Brandon Cook with you. DJ Taylor stepping back to the microphone.
Third down.
Matt Hagan wandering the property. So 25-14. Here is the handoff. That's going to go over the left side, crashing down to around the 16.
On the carry.
That was Shimborski. He's going to pick up about 5. Really? Oh, they're going to give him the first down.
Down Cleveland.
So first down for the Blue Raiders, and it'll be at the 16-yard line. Both these teams have spent a lot of time at the 16-yard line this evening. 25-14, 10-14 left to go. Clock continuing to run here in the third quarter. Season opener. Dragons in the black. Cleveland in the white. Here's a handoff, right side. Not much doing over there.
On the carry.
Shimborski again pushes it ahead, maybe 3 yards on the play.
Almost some extracurricular activity going on. See Chauncey throw his hands up.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see any more after the play penalties. They have been killing the Dragons here in this first half, or in the first half. Here in the second half, haven't seen a penalty yet. He knocks on wood. 9:34 left to go. Clock running. Second down and about 6. Stuffed in the backfield, nothing doing there.
On the carry.
Hey, come on, that's uncalled.
Some more extra.
Yeah, had a lot of extracurricular on that play.
For every game last year.
So 9:05 left to go. It's going to bring up third down and 4 after a gain of 2. Clock under 9 now. A lot of shifting on the line here. This is going to be to Shimborski. Shimborski going to be stopped. I think he's going to have enough for a first down. Yeah, he's going to make it to about the 5-yard line. That will be enough for a first down. So it'll be first down and goal to go for the Blue Raiders.
Dragons.
Clinton defense being tested right here. Gave up a score on their opening defensive stand of the game. See if they can avoid that here
First down.
to begin this third quarter. 3.5 minutes gone by here in quarter number 3, 25-14. First down, goal to go. Ball spotted just inside the 5-yard line. It's Adams at quarterback. Isaiah Davis right next to him in the backfield. Here is Adams, little inside handoff. Pick up about 2. Going to be Micah Jordan on the carry right there. Picks up 1 yard. They're going to give him officially, so it'll be second down, goal to go from the 3-yard line. 7:50 to play and counting here in the third quarter.
I forgot to start the clock back up.
Second down, goal to go. Ball at the 3.
What are we going to put after 5?
Adams again in the gun. Adams up the middle, touchdown Cleveland. And the Blue Raiders strike from 3 yards out.
Carry for the Blue Raider touchdown.
L.J. Adams met with little resistance as he went over the right side of the line there. And it's going to be 31-14. Another one of these funky 2-point conversion plays coming up for Cleveland.
Yeah, Movie's got to cover the center right here.
Coaching staff up here reminding everyone they need to cover the center. And now they bring a more traditional set up in, and it looks like they're going to kick the extra point. Looks like we also have a flag down. I think that's going to be widespread motion against Cleveland. All kinds of illegal procedure. Yep.
Dead ball, illegal procedure against the Blue Raiders.
Yeah. That's going to happen when you move 10 of the 11 people on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
No excuse. I mean, we are down.
31-14.
We're down Jizzle, Eric.
Balanos on to
So 31-14. It'll be Balanos for the extra point. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:22 left to play here in quarter number 3, it is now 32-14. The visitors from Cleveland with the 18-point advantage over the Clinton Dragons. So Clinton's offense will get to come back out on the field here. Josh Keith and his crew going to see what they can put together to answer this Blue Raider drive. So 7:22 left to play. Dragons will send a couple of guys back deep to receive this kick. (32-14) is the score. Dragons trailing by 18 here at home. Will be Bolanos to kick off again. Kicks it away. Fielded at the 5. At the 20. Nice return. Juwan Goins out to the 33-yard line. 7:14 left to play. 32-14. Clinton will take over at their own 33-yard line.
Goins on the carry.
Juwan Goins on the return right there. Pretty return. Good moves in the open field. That kid is just a yardage machine. So 7:14 left to play here in this third quarter. Dragons trying to make something good happen in a hurry. So 7:14 to go. 1st and 10 from the pistol. It's Keith. Plenty of time left on the play clock. Keith, play action for Goins, swings it outside. That's going to be complete for about 5 yards. Jeremiah Lee on the catch, picks up 5, 2nd down and 5. 7 minutes left to play, third quarter. Good start to the drive. Make it a 6-yard pickup. You'd be more mathematically accurate. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 6:50 left to play here at the 39-yard line. Clinton facing 2nd down. 2 receivers come to the near side, 1 to the far. Here is Keith. Keith rolls out, fires it. It's complete underneath to Jeremiah Lee once again, and he's up near midfield, upended there at the 50-yard line, and it'll be another 1st down for the Dragons. Pick up a 12 on that play. 6:33 left to go here, third quarter. Jeremiah Lee, a couple of catches back-to-back on this drive.
Hey, we got a player down on the sideline.
Offside on that tackle. There is a Dragon shaking up on the sideline.
Oh, yep. Took me a second to figure out where he was, then I spotted all the medical types.
Yep. I didn't know until DJ told me.
Looks like it's Lee.
Really grabbed his knee.
So hopefully this is just a cramp, but looks like it may not have been. We'll have to see. Jeremiah made a couple of nice moves on that play, got upended. It might have been on that tackle. So 6:21 left to go. Ball at the 50-yard line. Injury timeout right now. The injured Dragon, Jeremiah Lee, down on the sideline. All right, so Jeremiah's up. Jeremiah's limping noticeably.
Up on the play. It is a 1st down Dragon.
Looks like he's trying to walk that off, but he's also going to come over here to the bench. Looks like they're going to take a look at his ankle. But here we go, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Dragons Back-to-back grabs by Jeremiah Lee, now getting treatment for an injury on the sideline. They come back to the line of scrimmage. Tight formation here for Clinton. 2 receivers to the near side. Play action. Here's Keith. Straight drop. Pressure coming, and the pressure wraps him up in the backfield. 10-yard loss on the sack.
Number 25, Anthony Davis.
So Anthony Davis, first time we've called his name tonight, and it was a big sack on Josh Keith. It'll be second down and 20 yards to go. 32-14, 5:50 left to go.
At about the 41.
And right at the 41. Looked like he was able to avoid the first wave of defenders. That second wave came in and gobbled him up. Nowhere to go with the football, and it is second down and long. So second and 19 officially. Ball at the 41. Here's Keith. Straight drop. This time he's going to run, heads to the sideline, and steps out at midfield, so he gets the original yardage back, and he's right at the 50-yard line. So it'll be third down and 10 from midfield for the Dragons. 32-14 the score. Clinton trailing on the scoreboard here. So back up to the line of scrimmage come the Dragons. Lee still getting treatment on the sideline. 2 receivers far side. Here's Keith. Hands it off. No. Play action to Goins. Gets it outside. This time it's caught by Derek Bean. Bean breaks a tackle. Bean stays up, and he gets popped. 7-yard pickup, though. Some tough yardage by Derek Bean. And it's going to be fourth down and 3 from the 43-yard line. 4:59 left to play. So we have another injured Blue Raider now.
Will be fourth down for the Dragons.
Jeremiah's back up. Looks like he's holding that left knee a little bit, working that out. Something tells me we'll see him back in this game. 4:59 left to play. 32-14. Player down for Cleveland. That is clearly a cramp, as both of his legs, I haven't seen that one before, both of his legs are elevated, being stretched out at the same time. That must hurt like the devil.
That's a different one.
Wow. Trying to see what number that is.
Either 13 or 23.
If it's 23, it's Davis. Isaiah Davis. Ouch!
Isaiah Davis
All right.
pick it up on the play.
Fourth down and 3 for the Dragons. They keep the offense out on the field. So let's see what Clinton can do with it here. Fourth down and 3. Juwan Goins in the backfield with Josh Keith. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far. Here's the snap. Here's Keith rolling out, fires it over the middle. Most intercepted. Not a good decision right there. Josh made that decision a little bit too late, and that ball sailed on him. So, 32-14, fourth turnover on downs committed for the Blue Raiders against Clinton here tonight. Dragons just unable to get anything going, or sustained anyway. This Cleveland defense has come out, played very well when they needed to. So first and 10, 32-14, 4:40 left to play, third quarter. Cleveland with the ball. It's Cash Bandy back in at quarterback now as they continue the alternating signal callers. Out on the outside to L.J. Adams, the other signal caller. And that is going to be a penalty. Looks like it's going to be against Cleveland.
L.J. Adams, we do have a...
Neil Armstrong. Holy cow, Neil Armstrong. We have a celebrity on the field.
Wow.
Neil Armstrong for Cleveland looked to be the guilty party on that hold, or illegal block in the back. Either way, it's going to be a penalty against the Blue Raiders. But Neil Armstrong.
Face mask on the Dragons.
Preliminary signal holding against the Blue Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, against Blue Raiders, my bad.
Yeah.
Correction, holding against.
Oh, no.
What?
Holding against Clinton. Where did the hold occur?
He signaled like for a face mask or something.
Correction, penalty is for a face mask.
Ah, unsportsmanlike 15-yard face mask. Okay, so it's 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Dragons need a turnover right here. Cash Bandy throwing it up. Got a receiver. It is picked. It is picked. Intercepted.
One. No,
That is a phenomenal play made on the back end out there.
that was
Juwan.
Interception, level.
Excuse me, it's level. It's a 6, not a 9. There is a flag. Looks like it's going to be against Cleveland, but man!
that was.
So level right there with the pick. Level with the pick. And he returns it out to about the 36. But let's see what the penalty's for. Clinton's, but a referee is still talking it over right now. So it is a hold. It is against the Raiders. And so that is going to give the Dragons outstanding field position to begin this drive.
Score of interest in the third quarter. Powell 28, Anderson County 14.
All right, Powell beating Anderson County 28-14 third quarter. Like I said, I can unabashedly be a homer now. So here we go. 2 receivers each side of the formation. Josh Keith, a little life breathed into this offense once again. Here's Keith avoiding trouble a couple of times in the backfield. Firing over here is caught. That is Jason Graham on the catch. He's going to pick up about 9 yards officially. Driven back 4 on the tackle by number 9 for Cleveland, Camden Lockerbie. But as it is, they're going to give him 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 from the 36-yard line. Dragons in business now, looking to capitalize. Got to think they got to have points this trip. It is the handoff. It is Felts up the middle. Chauncey Felts to the 35-yard line, and that'll be enough for a Dragon first down.
They switched Eric for Connor Riggs as center.
And I'll tell you what, as the game has gone on, Riggs has really settled into that position a lot more. First couple of series after the departure of Page were dicey, to say the least. So 32-14, 3:30 left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Clinton at the 35-yard line after the 1-yard plunge by Chauncey Phelps. Pistol formation. Here is Keith. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to flip it. Oh, if his receiver hadn't fallen down, he had a big play. Braylon Taylor was backing up trying to track that ball down, but it had to be thrown with a lot of touch and a little bit too much feathery touch. And Braylon Taylor unable to maintain his footing. He falls down. Had a beautiful catch in the first half.
I think the turf monster tried to trip him up.
He has been silent since then. That should be pass interference on the 26-yard line. Not actually called on the yard marker. 2nd down and 10. 3 receivers far side for Clinton. Here's Keith. Keith steps up in the face of pressure and a little bit behind the intended receiver. So that is an incomplete pass. That was number 15 looking for Ryan Jones. So Jones unable to haul that one in. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now. Clock stopped with 2:47 left to play. Clearly 2-down territory. Dragons have gone for it on 4th down every possession. that they have had a fourth down opportunity.
I think somebody's messing with the clock.
Yep, 3:02 left now. So here we go. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left. Keith from the pistol. Drops. Steps up. He takes off. He gets to the 30, to the 25, down the sideline, and he's going to be knocked out at about the 7-yard line. Great run by Josh Keith right there. Big play for the senior quarterback, the future UT Martin Skyhawk. It's not something he does a lot, but it's something he can do, and that is scramble. Josh Keith with a big play with his legs right there, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Clinton at the 7-yard line.
When you scrambles like that, it can be effective.
He was flushed out, did a good job. Tried to pump. He tried to pump fake his receivers open, but realized that he had a lot more room underneath, and he took off down that right sideline. 2 backs in the backfield with Josh. It's Goins and Feltz. We've got a delay of game against Clinton.
Delay of game.
So Dragons, another pre-snap penalty.
Back at the 11.
So 1st and goal from the 11 now. Here is the handoff. It's muffed on the exchange, but picking it up is Jawan. He got the ball anyway. There was a miscue on the handoff attempt. Everybody was diving for the ball. Jawan Goins just circled back around and went over the right side.
Picked up by Jawan Goins. It's a Dragon.
So the Dragons score a touchdown in an unconventional way to make it 32-20. It looks like they're going to keep the offense out there for a 2-point conversion. Try and make this a 10-point ball game with 2:48 left to play here in quarter number 3. So it'll be Goins again in the backfield. Here's Keith. Josh finds a lane. Runs through that lane, and it is a touchdown for the Dragons, or a 2-point conversion rather, to make it 32-22. And the Dragons, impressive drive right there. They needed points. They had to have it on that drive, and they got it. Just like they capitalize on the turnover. First turnover of the game, really. And they take it the length of the field for the touchdown. So Clinton right back in this one with plenty of time left in this one. 32-22.
We need a stop here. We get a stop? Yeah.
32-22, 2:48 to go. So getting ready for the kick. It'll be Jeremiah Lee, I believe, to handle those chores once again. Let's see. Yep. Jeremiah back out there for the kickoff following the touchdown. Juwan Goins on the fumble recovery after I don't know what that was. They just missed the handoff. Goins found it laying there on the ground, picks it up, runs it in.
With Micah Johnson back to receive and Isaiah Davis back there to receive.
Jeremiah Lee to kick off for the Dragons.
So here is Lee's kick. It is going to be an onside kick, and it is going to be fielded by... Who's got it? I think Cleveland may have fallen on that one there at the very end. No, it's Cleveland. It's Clinton's ball. No, Cleveland.
On the recovery for the Blue Raiders.
It is going to be Cleveland football. My apologies. I got excited. Week 1 for everybody.
I think I was exactly on that one.
40-yard line.
All right, so 1st and 10 Cleveland at the 40-yard line. After the Dragons' onside kick attempt, their second of the half. 2:41 left to go, 32-22. Cleveland with the lead and the football.
Bean guard? We need to stop right here. We can stop and help him. Bush and Bean guard. Who is Bean guarding? What is he doing? Scoot him in.
2:41 left to go here. Ball at the 40-yard line. So here come the Dragons. It's going to be KJ Adams. Adams up the middle, made a couple of guys miss. Really well-designed delay run right there from the quarterback. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 29-yard line.
Noah Witt on the stop. First down.
Noah Witt comes up with the tackle for Clinton. 27 left to go. Here in this third quarter, 10-point game. Clinton could use another turnover here. Certainly a defensive stop of some sort. So here is Adams. Tried the middle, bounces it outside. He's got a lane, runs over a man, and is going to pick up another first down to about the 15-yard line. Pickup of 13 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for Cleveland. The Blue Raiders marching up and down the field here tonight. Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter, 32-22. Cleveland looking to add to their 10-point advantage here on the season premiere of Dragon Vision. So I'm not exactly sure what the delay is now. Do we have an injured player somewhere that I cannot see? No? No. Everybody's discussing their dinner plans, perhaps.
Probably. I think Cleveland might just skip dinner tonight if that's the case.
Ball at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders.
I think the 16 might be their favorite spot.
16 seems to be where we've spent a lot of time in this game. Both teams have had a lot of plays that started right at the 16-yard line. So, 1st and 10.
Right here. What I tell you.
There is the delayed handoff up the middle. Isaiah Davis. He gets a couple of yards on the play. We'll call it 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 89 seconds left. The pile slow to unpile. 79 seconds left.
Jackson Harrell.
32-22, 70 seconds left to play. So 2nd down and 8. Clock runs now under a minute to play here in the third quarter.
We need to stop in the worst way.
54 seconds. Here's Adams on the keeper. He's going to get, slung down, able to keep it alive for another couple of yards. Can be down at the 9. So pick up a 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 3.
Number 5 been trying to start some extracurricular activity over on this side.
Yeah, number 5, Brian Beard Jr.
He's about to start something with Gage, I know that.
A little feisty at the end of the play there.
Yeah.
3rd down, 3 to go. 22 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. And another penalty. Looks like it's going to be against Clinton. Another pre-snap penalty.
If ball foul, Dragons will be penalized for being offsides.
5-yard penalty, and it's going to be 1st down and goal to go on the penalty yardage. Ball will be spotted at about the 5-yard line. So 17 seconds left to go. .13 seconds to play here in the third period. Here is the handoff up the middle. It goes to big number 5, and he gets in. Touchdown Cleveland. Brian Beard Jr. able to sneak in over that left side, and it's now 38-22 with 3.4 seconds remaining, third quarter.
to outnumber guys to spread in and only 2 of your guys. It just be a non-step. That's when you get looked at.
So 38-22.
Bolanos.
And that's a delay of game on the extra point.
Whistles kill the play. Hit ball, delay of game for the
Delay of game whistled against Cleveland. That'll move the extra point attempt back 5 yards.
Kick is up.
Kick is up, kick is good, but I think a whistle's gonna. No? Nope. All right. Yeah. Is there a flag? Yeah. So false start against Cleveland. Back them up 5 more yards. So the most mistakes Cleveland has made all night long. So despite what the scoreboard at the here in the stadium says, it is still just 38-22. 3.4 seconds left.
Cleveland penalized for illegal procedure on the quarterback.
Bolanos on for the extra point again. Here is the kick. It is up and it is good. 39-22 with 3.4 seconds left here in quarter number 3. So Dragons down by 17 points. 3.4 seconds remaining. Hope everybody out there is having a fantastic Friday night, no matter when you may be watching this broadcast. Great to be along here with you. A beautiful night in Clinton. I'm assuming you can see stars, but you know, light pollution. Hard to play football in the dark, though.
Yeah.
That's some good coordination between the Cleveland band and cheerleaders right there. Good synergy right there as they work together very well. 3.4 seconds left, 39-22. Clinton will be back deep to receive this kick in the form of Juwan Goins and number 4, Ladalian Anderson. 39-22 the score. 17-point advantage for the visitors from Cleveland, Tennessee.
Bolanos to kick off.
3.4 seconds left. 39-22. Here is the kick. It's a squib. It's a worm burner.
Yeah.
That's going to be flubbed. It's going to be picked up. Now it's going to be, I believe, Goins. Oh, making some guys miss in the backfield there. Need to be brought down. Juwan Goins gets brought down after a nifty return out to the 25-yard line. That'll take us to the 4th quarter. Do the Clinton Dragons have a comeback in them to begin this 2023 season? We're going to find out here as they trail by 17 headed to the 4th quarter of the season opener.
Our band ain't too shabby neither. Our band and our cheerleaders ain't too bad neither.
Yeah, no. Everybody's working well together.
Is he hurt? He don't look hurt. I mean, they're walking.
39-22. So first down and 10. So we begin the fourth quarter. Clinton trailing 39-22 here on their home field. Next up for the Dragons will be a date 1 week from tonight with the West Rebels. So clearly it doesn't get a whole lot easier. Here is a pass out of the backfield. It is going to be caught by Braylon Taylor. Taylor up ahead near midfield, gets out to about the 45, make it the 46-yard line. Looks like they're actually going to give him the 47, so a terrific play right there. 21-yard pickup for Braylon Taylor.
For the Blue Raiders.
Nice route right there run by Taylor.
I'm back, Jim.
Hey, DJ. Just in time for your boy to make another big grab right there.
I seem to not miss those.
3 receivers over here to the near side. It's going to be Keith.
He's got him again.
Stepping.
He's got him again.
Got it to Taylor. Taylor was wide open, and he gets...
Got to be a late hit right there.
You think, yep, and there it is. So ball at the 31-yard line. We're going to tack 15 onto the end of that, and guess what we're going to be? That's the 36-yard line. So the 36-15 would be the 21. Thought it was going to be the 16 again. I was going to just go play 16s on the lottery tonight. 39-22, 11:32 left to play. Going to tack 15 yards onto the end of that one.
What was that, about 17?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with it in my head.
Yeah, 16 on the catch, 15 on the pickup, or on the penalty. 11:32 to play. Dragons could use a couple more big plays like that. Here is Keith, pitches it to Felts. Felts over the right side. Felts not much doing, but he backs his way down to about the 18-yard line. Pickup of a couple on the play. Bring up second down, about 8 yards, 7 yards. It would be more mathematically accurate. 11:13 left to go. Three receivers over here on the near side, which is the wide side of the field for Clinton. 39-22. Here is Keith on the keeper. Keith inside the 5. Touchdown, Dragons! 39-28. No flags on the field. And the Clinton Dragons back within striking distance. 39-28.
Great decision by Joshua Keith to keep the ball there.
Faked the toss, tucked it down, and was never touched on his way to the end zone.
Showing off the wheels.
Yeah, here in the second half, we've seen a lot more of that. You know, we were talking earlier. He doesn't need to do a lot of that stuff with his legs, but it's nice to know that he can.
He doesn't want to be labeled as a dual threat quarterback, but that's what he is.
39-28, make it 39-30 as Juwan Goins. Excuse me, Felts batters his way in. Excuse me, it was Goins, my bad. Batters his way in for the 2-point conversion. It's 39-30. Still a 2-possession game, but just 9 points now separate Clinton and Cleveland. You can feel the energy kind of come back on this side of the field here in the bleachers, too.
Got to get a stop here. If they come back out in that Wildcat formation, what I'd like to see them do is, instead of having Derek Boone wide, roll Derek Boone back as basically another linebacker. Let Wesley contain that. Let Wesley contain that edge.
Shot change. I know decals on his helmet.
So 39-30. Last time I said we needed a turnover, we had an interception literally on the next play. So, you know what the Dragons could use right now is a turnover. See if they can speak it into existence.
We are facing the wrong way. First game. I think my team did this about 18 times last night. Lined up on the wrong side of the field.
And again, we remind everybody, it's week 1 for all of us. officials, players, coaches, announcers.
Board running.
39-30. Lead a kick. If this was a natural turf field, that would be a worm burner. As it is, the return knocked down at the 31-yard line.
Good coverage there. Only really allowing about a 6-yard return.
Yeah. So 10:42 left to go.
Get off the field first.
Clinton has yet to stop Cleveland here in the second half, with the exception of the turnover a couple of drives ago, but could really use another one right here. 10:42 to play, so plenty of time left for the Dragons to make this comeback. Definitely need to put some points on the board, or keep them from putting points on the board. Here's Adams. Picked up in the backfield, slung down, got away initially from the defender. That same defender then just came in and picked him back up.
I think we're going to get a flag.
Maybe a little bit too much joy in that tackle was taken. So depending on the flag, ball right now at the 32-yard line.
Player control penalties. Just
Yep. Can't do that.
And a dead ball face mask penalty against the Dragons.
how is that a 40-yard penalty?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that penalty flag was thrown at the 31. They've moved it down to the opposing 38. Were there two flags there?
Maybe?
What was that personal foul?
So that is ostensibly a 30-yard penalty.
And face mask violation.
Ah. Coach Keith is wanting an explanation about this right now, and I don't blame him. Coach Keith making his case to the head official here tonight.
With a temporary tag, Q1AEU73. You are blocking another car and it needs to be moved immediately. You have a Jason Lewis automotive tag, temporary Q1AEU73. It needs to be moved immediately. You are blocking others in.
That's just in my ear. Personal foul and face mask.
So there's a personal foul and
That way you had a live ball penalty followed by a dead ball penalty.
so a live ball face mask and then an unsportsmanlike after the penalty, or after the play. Hence the 30 yards marked off here, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Coach Keith got an explanation. Don't think he likes the explanation, but he got one. So now it'll be Cleveland walking back up here to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. KJ Adams stays in at quarterback, or LJ Adams, excuse me. Outside. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Number 23,
That was Isaiah Davis once again.
Isaiah Davis, knocked out of bounds by Phelps. Blue Raider ball at the drive.
Gain of 6. So 2nd and 4 now from the 32.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. It looked like the quarterback just bent down, picked the ball up, and pitched it.
So here is Shimbowski, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Nice job there.
Damon.
That was Damon. You can see why Purdue is excited to have this young man.
A lot of people call Damon the most college-ready high school player in the state.
Mainly on the trip up
I wouldn't argue that.
I would not argue that either.
for the Blue Raiders. Correction, first down.
If nothing else, the physical transformation has been remarkable.
I was about to say he was down well before that 28-yard line.
Third down for Cleveland.
So third down, here is Shrimbowski again, and he's going to get brought down. Looks like he's going to be shy of a yard to make. So Shimborski, excuse me.
Oh man, that's way
Yeah, that is short.
I'm talking about what's going on. You know, Juwan getting drove back by that lineman.
On the carry, stop for the center of the
Fourth down and short.
Fourth down for the Blue Raiders.
This is why we put metal bleachers in, people. Dragon Nation coming to life. Making some noise. That's why we have metal bleachers. There you go. 39-30 the score. Fourth down and inches. And I think they just got him to move. I think Clinton got him to move. It is going to be a timeout.
Called a timeout.
Timeout taken by Cleveland. 8.5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. 39-30. Timeout on the field. Fourth down, less than a yard to go.
Cleveland's first time out of the half. They have 2 remaining.
Clinton with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Both teams coming back out to the 29-yard line. Fourth down and short. Fourth down, less than a yard. Shimborski in is the Wildcat again. He's got the first down to the 25-yard line. Pickup of 4, needed 1. 8:25 left to go. First down for Cleveland.
They're just going to eat this clock up.
Yep. This is where you put that high-octane Josh Heupel offense in your back pocket and say it's time for old-school football.
Yeah.
Or as old school as you can do in the type of offense that Cleveland is clearly trying to run here tonight. So it's L.J. Adams. Adams gives it off to Davis after some misdirection in the backfield. Davis slips out of the tackle but cannot get away from the second man.
Davis on the carry.
First, Marable held him up.
Owens on the tackle. We have
That
a
was
shift.
Jason Graham.
Yeah.
Jason Graham that got to him first.
DNC 31-78.
On these really skinny numbers.
Really skinny numbers, and again, they've got it all hiked up over their pads and stuff, so it gets lost. It's 0, 6, 8, and 9. I apologize to all of you in advance. $7:20 left to go. Cleveland doing a good job milking that clock. Second down and 7. Here's Adams over the left side. He'll be brought down.
And without 1 there.
About 1 on the play, so out to the 21-yard line. Continue to run this clock. 7 minutes to go now here in the fourth quarter.
Met by a number of Dragons brings up third down for the Blue Raiders.
3rd and 6.
Certainly don't expect Cleveland to put this ball in the air. So here is Adams from the gun. Rolls out to his right, and I don't think they got that play off in time. That's going to be a delay game against the false start. Either way, it's 5 yards. 6:22 left to go. Most importantly for Clinton, it stops the clock.
Save your timeout.
So 6:22 left to go.
Still good. He's got it.
3rd down and 11. Looks like we've got a timeout taken by the Dragons, their first of the half.
Second half, they have 2 timeouts remaining.
Third down and 11. 6:14 left to go here in this fourth quarter. So 3rd down and 11. Here is Cash Bandy. Eludes the pressure in the pocket, and then he's going to get out to about the 19. Yep. Offside.
To get the ball back. And a pre-snap penalty.
So 5:33 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland trying to run the clock out here. They lead it by 10, or by 9, excuse me, 39-30. Here is Shimborski. Shimborski made a couple of people miss there in the backfield, and then he's going to drive his way down to close to the 7-yard line.
Chauncey Phelps lost his helmet. He's going to have to come off the field.
And it looks like we've got a Dragon injured as well.
That's going to be Gage Worden.
Yeah, and
Dragon shaking up on the play.
Oregon does not want to come out of this game.
Well, positive there is Chauncey's not going to have to come out for losing his helmet.
Not sure what's wrong, because when he got up, I thought he was holding his hand, but he looks to be, might be the left hand. 5:07 left to play. Gage Worden comes to the sideline with the injury. 2nd down and 4. Here is Adams up the middle. He's going to get close to the 1st down, driven back at the 5-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and short.
L.J. Adams.
The interior of that Dragon defensive line met the challenge that time. 4:30 left to play. 3rd down and 1.
For the Blue Raiders.
Ball at the 5-yard line. Line to make is the 4. .4:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Time running out on the Dragons. Need a defensive stop right here and then a couple of big plays. Hitting the 4-minute mark now. 3rd down and short. Adams takes the snap, loses it, can't get it to, he cannot get it. Could not control the snap, and that's going to be back at the 11-yard line, so it'll be 4th down and about 10.
I'd use a timeout right here.
Adams dropped for a loss.
So 3:37 left to go.
Leads the Dragon tacklers.
Derek Bean giving credit for that tackle. 3:29 left to go. Clock continuing to run. Dragons with 2 timeouts. Looks like they're going to shuttle the field goal unit on.
Bolanos on to attempt the field goal.
So here comes Bolanos to make this a 12-point lead. Here's the snap. It's not a great snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 42-30 with 3:04.
It goes from 9 to 12.
It does mean those two scores have to be touchdowns, though.
I don't think that we've got a kicker that they're going to put on the field to make that kick.
Yeah.
This is an important kickoff. They're probably going to onside it here, knowing if they get it, they can milk this game.
Yep. 2 timeouts left for both sides. So it'll be Bolanos on the kick. Two successful onside kicks in this game for the Blue Raiders. Exactly what you suggested earlier. Just kick it at the biggest guy that's close. He wasn't ready for it. Hit him right in the chest, and it's Cleveland ball at the 49-yard line.
Recovered by the Blue Raiders.
So Cleveland with a chance to run this game out. 42-30. It'll be Blue Raider ball at the Clinton 49-yard line. Clinton with 2 timeouts left, down by 12. Both these teams with aspirations making the playoffs later this year. This game will give one team a lot of confidence. Here is Adams. He'll try the left side. He's got room to roam, and he's going to get brought down in the secondary at about the 38-yard line. Pickup of 11 on the play, and it's another first down for the Cleveland Blue Raiders. 2:55 left to play now here in this fourth quarter, and the clock stops while they move the chains.
Oregon on the stop for the Dragons. First down, Blue Raiders.
So 1st and 10 for Cleveland. Clock rolling again now at 2:35 left. 10 seconds on the play clock. Here's Adams. He'll take it. Left side. He's going to get brought down. Nice tackle. Wesley Phillips with a terrific tackle right there. He just knifed through the offensive line to make that play in the backfield. 2nd down, 14 yards to go. 2:09. Clock continuing to run. Dragons with 2 timeouts remaining, choosing not to use one right here. Now under 2 minutes to play. And now we have a timeout. It's going to be taken by the officials.
Timeout.
So a little fortuitousness there for the Dragons as they get a little bit of a break right there. Clock stops momentarily. Looks like there was an equipment issue for Micah Jordan, and he's going to be replaced on the field by Brian Beard. Not sure what the issue was, but I think it was something uniform related. Minute 40 left to play. Here's, not Adams, it is Shimborski. Minute 30 left to play, 10 seconds on the play clock. Shimborski tries right side, he spins, he's going to get brought down. Jamon Marable waited for a little help from Gage Wergen, and he makes the tackle.
I feel like you've got to call a timeout here.
Right? 73 seconds left. You don't get to take them home with you. And there's a timeout taken by the Dragons. They'll stop the clock with 1:10 to play. 3rd down and 12. Up against it right now here at home in their season opener. So 42-30 is the score. Dragons trailing by 12. All right, do the Dragons have a miracle left in them? Let's see. Opening game, 2023 season. It's been an entertaining football game without a doubt. The Dragons, though, when they watch the game film, they're going to be kicking themselves over these self-inflicted wounds in this one.
Area William Had.
42-30 is the score. Cleveland with the ball and the lead.
It's a direct snap.
That was a direct snap, and
he's likely to take it.
Yep, he's gone. Touchdown.
That's gonna be ball game.
Correction.
That was Antonio A.J. Westfield Jr.
He's taking his helmet off in the end zone. I mean, that's going to be a flag. The touchdown's still going to count.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a
A.J.
flag.
Westfield on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
So Westfield will be whistled for the celebration penalty, but it's still going to be 48-30 with a minute to play. And with that, the streets of Clinton are about to get a little bit busier.
William Hubb, please report to the band area. Please, William Hubb.
42-30 is the score. Excuse me, 48-30. They haven't put it back up. They have not put the touchdown on the scoreboard yet, but we all saw it happen. As Westfield just dragged the Dragon defense down inside the 5 before finally falling ahead into the end zone. 42-30 is the score on the board officially. It's going to be 48 though.
Dead ball foul, celebrate our unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Blue Raiders. Touchdown is good.
So 48-30.
That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
I was going to say Dragons will have the opportunity to take that on the kickoff and not right here on the extra point. So a timeout taken now by Cleveland.
Blue Raiders.
So each team now with one left with 60 seconds remaining in a 3-score game. 48-30. Again, next up for this Clinton Dragon team, they will be home against the West Rebels. That'll be next week, 1 week from tonight, here on Dragon Vision.
Bolanos on to attempt the point after.
Working here very quickly to get you guys some scores. I recognize many of you are watching this on a tape delay basis, but still like to let you know what's going on at the time. Kingston beat Harriman tonight 56-0. Powell leads Anderson County 35-14 in Powell. I'm sorry, DJ. Gibbs beat Union County tonight, 56-6.
At least they got on the board.
That's true. And of course, here it is 48-30. Cumberland County leading Scott late, 10-7. We'll see Scott in a couple of weeks. Oneida leading Rockwood, 28-8. Oakdale at halftime, beating Pickett County 50-0. I'm sure that game has progressed since then. Sale Creek over Midway 22-12. Hardin Valley shut out Carnes 21-0. Maryville did Maryville things. They beat Heritage 63-14.
I might have been a little wrong on that pick.
Farragut held off Dobbins Bennett 24-17. Central beat Fulton 53-20.
The dead ball unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to be enforced here on the kickoff.
And Oak Ridge has won its season opener. They defeated Jefferson County tonight by the final of 30-14. And also a final when North City has beaten South Doyle 24-21. So here comes the kickoff for Cleveland. They'll kick off from their own 25-yard line after the 15-yard celebration penalty. I always just like to say this school's name, but Red Boiling Springs routed Sunbright tonight 61-0. Here is Clinton on the return, and it's going to be Jeremiah Lee brought down. Lee had something to say, and now there's a whole bunch of laundry on the field as emotions starting to run a little high here as the Dragons are, I believe, just frustrated at this point and can't wait for this one to be over.
Beard on the tackle. There is a flag on the play.
49-30.
I don't know who that's going to be on. I don't know if it's going to be on Jeremiah
Or the tackler.
They're pointing toward Cleveland, so.
It is going to be personal foul whistled against the Blue Raiders of Cleveland.
Good ball, personal foul against the Blue Raiders.
Man, where was that 2.5 quarters ago, right? 55.3 seconds left to go. Obviously not how you want your season to start, but some good things you can take away from this game. Some really big plays in the offense. Here's Keith looking for another one. Level fell down. Ball was a little bit too tall for him anyway.
The Indian level.
So 49-30, 47 seconds left to play. Looks like Clinton will fall to 0-1 to begin the season. Cleveland will start its campaign at 1-0. Their next game, by the way, their home opener is next week. They'll be taking on McMinn County. So the Dragons with also a formidable foe with West on the schedule. Here's Josh Keith rolling out to his right, and he's going to get all the way into down to the 16-yard line. So once again at the 16. Did somebody just hit a skunk with their car? Good night, Irene.
That just hit us.
Wow. It'll be a first down for the Dragons.
Makes me regret the decision to come up top.
That's absolutely right. Here is Keith. Keith looking for the end zone. Got him, and it's Taylor. They're going to throw a flag, pass interference. That's going to be whistled on. That was 24 on 24 violence. Dylan Harold.
The dad in me is going to say Braden still should have caught that.
Pass interference against the Blue Raiders.
Great effort. 31.3 seconds left. 49-30 the score. .31 seconds left. Dragons, if nothing else, trying to dress up the box score. Here's Keith. Keith fires it. That is almost. That was terrific defense. Level had it. Good play there by number 14, I do believe.
It's intended for level.
That was Nate Shropshire. Shropshire. Not a name you should try to pronounce on the radio. Or the internet, as it were. So 49-30, 25 seconds left. 3 receivers near side. Clinton down by 19, looking to get on the board one more time here. Handoff. This is Goins. Goins gets down to about the 2.
Goins on the carry.
19 seconds left.
I think he's calling for a timeout, I thought.
For Cleveland.
Maybe not.
Yeah, looks like no.
Josh just going to spike the ball probably. Oh, he's going to go for it.
He does
Now
go
call your
for it.
timeout. Call your timeout.
Gets down to about the 1.
They got the timeout called.
Yeah, they did.
They got the timeout called.
No, I don't think they gave him the timeout.
Yeah, they're calling him back on the field.
Oh, okay. So all over but the shouty here. This will basically amount to an untimed down with probably about a second or 2 left on the clock.
He tackled short of the goal line.
Wish they'd put in that rule where you get a 19-point play. So the timeout gives us more time to enjoy the skunk. Good night.
It's getting a little rough up here.
Ah, nature. 49-30 is the score.
So speaking on this game, hopefully these kids can learn and grow from this.
There's a lot they can build off of here, too. There were some great moments in this game. I think the one thing they're really going to have to work on, though, the pre-snap penalties.
Yes.
Here is Josh. He will bowl his way ahead, and he gets in. Do they call it a touchdown? They're going to say he was stopped? No, it's a touchdown
They're going to
to make it 49-36.
He's on the keeper for the Dragon touchdown.
So it'll make the score look nicer in the paper tomorrow. Let's see.
They're not going to allow him to kick it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So that'll do it. That'll be the final.
Yeah, looks like it. Haven't seen the official make his official call that the game is over, but
Touchdown is counted. There will be no point after.
49-36 is the final score. The Clinton Dragons fall here in their season opener as they lose to Cleveland here by 13 points.
It was a beat yourself game.
Yeah, self-inflicted wounds. They're going to look at those penalties, and that is going to be what they're going to point to in this game, I think.
3 touchdowns called back by penalties. 2 of those we didn't score on those drives. There were another couple of possessions where they had the ball inside the 20-yard line, first down, and come away with no points. Those are things that they've got to fix, and I think this coaching staff is going to get that fixed. Wes, the defending 5A state champions, come in here next week. I would like to see those mistakes. I don't expect them to be completely fixed, but a lot less of them.
Absolutely. And again, we've been pointing it out kind of tongue-in-cheek, but it is week 1. And again, the most important thing we have to remember about this, not a region game.
Not a region game.
Does not matter at all toward the playoffs. This is just about getting your feet wet in this 2023 season and getting things off to a good start. I think Cleveland obviously got off to a better start, but Clinton, I think, like you said, a lot of stuff they can fix, but a lot of stuff I think they can hang their hat on and build on for next week.
Yep.
All right. Are we done?
We are done.
Oh, see, I'm not used to this, so I'm learning on the fly. I guess we'll see you guys back here next week. What's that?
Your signature.
Oh, of course. We'll see you guys back here next week again. I want to thank DJ Taylor. I want to thank Brandon Cook, Matt Hagan, Coach Keith for calling me and reminding me that I have no choice. I am his play-by-play guy. Thank everybody for listening, watching, all that other good stuff. We'll see you back here next week. Until then, this is Jim Harris saying good night.
Be safe.
And go Dragons.